my favorites probably like Frosted Flakes. I love Frosted Flakes.
Frosted Flakes are really good. They were definitely up there. Definitely a contender. Oh gosh. It's just there are so many kinds, and I haven't had most of them. I'm gonna go with, okay, do you know the brand where they like help wildlife? And so they have like wildlife on the cover of all of them on the box?
I'm trying to think. I'm not sure if I know that one.
Yeah. Well, they have like a knockoff Frosted Flake that I think is better than the original.
Oh, I'm gonna have to look for that. I've never heard of it.
I want to say there's like gorillas on the front, so.
Gorillas. Mookie wants to know, do you like Reese's Puffs?
Yeah. Yeah, they're good. They're solid. I like them better than Reese's, honestly.
I like Reese's, but I like them when they're frozen.
I don't understand. I don't understand. I know that we're supposed to like cold candy. I understand this because everybody likes cold candy. I don't like my candy cold. I don't like it. I want my candy warm. I like to microwave my candy.
My mom does it too.
Really?
Yeah.
Ah!
She puts everything in the microwave. She could have like chocolate mousse and put it in the microwave and it'll be a puddle after and she'll be like, like just ate like a chocolate puddle.
So, I am reading chat and discovering apparently I sound like a robot, which is both intuitive and unfortunate.
That's a little odd. I am using the audio from Discord.
That's surprising then, because it's just going through the regular way.
Yeah. I know this thing always is giving me issues though. Maybe if we add some gain on you, maybe that will do it.
Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Is that better?
Guys, does Ellie sound better? You like this voice a lot better? That's not nice.
Ah! Johnny, fight me.
The voice filter is failing. No.
Yeah. Alas, this is the problem with being a robot. I also because I'm all chroma keyed. This is seriously, if someone figures out how to make a better alternative to Vito Ninja, there is so much market share for you. Please, innovators, please, because it's so bad. Look at me. I look all brizzly. I look like I'm being watched on an old TV.
Oh, it sounds...
Oh, is it a double source?
Echoey. Oh, maybe because YouTube is in the background. Hang on, let me check out. Maybe...
Take me to a repair shop.
Maybe that will work now? Maybe you'll stop sounding echoey. If not, I could just turn the music off. It's fine. We'll do it with no music.
See.
No, I'm not gonna use Alt F4. I know that trick. Look, I might be computer illiterate, but I'm no Amelie.
Are you really computer illiterate? Because
yeah.
I don't know how anyone could be a VTuber and also be computer illiterate. You have to be running a stack of like so many different pieces of software.
I am so computer illiterate. It's so funny. Sometimes I'll ask my chat like, "Hey, what does F12 do?"
No. Oh God.
It's really bad. Ellie, are you like home repair friendly or do we need to take you to the shop?
Honestly, I've been broken this whole time. I don't think anybody could fix me.
We can't fix her, but we can make her worse, guys.
Yes, make me worse. Make me worse.
So I know you told me you debuted in December, but how did it feel, or November, sorry. November of last year, so you've also been doing it about 1 year.
Yeah.
How did it feel to debut? I know you were using a different model before, so why'd you change up the model?
Oh, so okay, a few things. One, I never really properly debuted. I made a model as a test.
Cheap.
And then I went live kind of as a bit, and then I loved it so much that I kept doing it. And then at some point I got a real model, and then at some point I made a new model. And that is this model. And it's been almost a month with this model, which is kind of exciting.
That's really impressive that you made the model yourself. And it's got like the bones and everything. So you can...
The bones.
Can you move your arms too? Do you have arm tracking or no?
I do, but I have it turned off right now. I usually
okay.
leave it off when I'm streaming, because okay, well, sometimes you're streaming and you scratch your nose and you don't want that, you
Yeah.
know? It doesn't add to anything.
No, literally yesterday my nose was so itchy when I was playing a game. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, chat, my nose is so itchy. And thank goodness.
Yeah.
Thank goodness they couldn't see me scratching.
Exactly. No. I don't want to look like a feral creature. So I only have arm tracking on when I'm when I'm like playing music or when I'm doing ASMR or something.
And I know you play the ukulele. Do you play any other instruments too?
I actually barely play ukulele. I mostly play banjo and guitar. But I can fake it on ukulele, and that's what matters.
I love the banjo. I've always wanted to learn how to play it.
Wait, really?
Yeah. I was literally...
Well, I mean...
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but I was literally telling my friend like 2 days ago how I wanted to learn the banjo, and he's like, you should.
You should! You should! It's like, okay, they are so cheap, first of all. You can find them, and they are so cheap. So like all of the usual reasons why someone wouldn't learn an instrument. Also, they're tuned open, which means you can just strum. That's a chord. They are the easiest instrument, and they are so cheap. You should just get one.
I'm gonna have to now. You've convinced me. I'm so easy to convince to do things.
Me too. I think it goes with the territory. I think all VTubers are somewhat suggestible.
We are. People are like, play this game, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Sure, great. Every time.
And seriously, every time. I'm like, is it free? I'll play it.
Yes, that's the only thing. That's the only thing. Is sometimes people will suggest a game, and then it's like, I can't.
Yeah. They're like, play Baldur's Gate 3. Okay, buy it for me. It's like $60.
Yeah. But then people do. That's like the scariest part of being a VTuber, honestly, is that like people will just buy you things.
Yeah. They literally will come into the chat and be like, play this game. I'll send you money for it. That happened actually like 2 weeks ago. I want to say a guy was like, play this game, and then he tipped me the amount for the game. I was like, I don't want to play that game.
That's terrifying because then you feel guilty saying no. I do think that that's like a real threat. I have never understood how streamers put their put like surprise gifts on their throne. I would die.
I have it set so people could send me surprise gifts, but like no NSFW gifts, because I'm so curious if people will actually send anything.
Well, I mean, like I'm sure people do. Also, can I just talk about your design for a second? You're so cute.
Oh,
how did you come up with that?
Thank you so much. So this is my winter design. This is my regular everyday design, and then I'm in winter mode right now. I can take my hair down too. But I had a collage of ideas. I knew that I wanted to be basically my lore is that I have the power to heal hearts. I'm an angel created by man to bring back hope to humanity.
God, I love that.
Thank you. So I wanted a design that kind of reflected that, like something cute and not too spicy. But I also really love the colors pink and purple. So I told my mama, like, I want pink hair, purple eyes.
That was why I rebranded. Was like, I loved my old model. It was amazing. Dorizia, who's the person who made it, she's like an amazing artist, and I've loved her work for forever. But it was just so smexy. It was I didn't feel like me. It felt so strange being the like, okay, if I say like the booba woman, she didn't even have like, it just like the way that they were and the way that they bounced. I didn't enjoy it. It felt weird, and I felt like and having a different model, it really does change the way that people engage with you. People always say it's all about who you are, but it is filtered through your model. And when you have a model who looks like, you know,
yeah,
people see you that way more. It's I love using this model because I feel like people see me more like me, you know?
I think that's really great because I also really wanted a model that reflected me, and I was kind of collecting designs before about like, oh, I like this element on this one and I like this thing from this one. So I sent like a collage to my mama. I was like, here's what I like. And then I also sent them fashion inspiration, like this dress. It looks a lot like a candy striper from an old...
Yeah!
Yeah, oh my gosh, I'm so glad someone knows what a candy striper is.
Oh my gosh, yeah!
So I was like, oh, I like that idea, and then like I'm also really into Lolita fashion, but like, so I was like, combine them, please.
Yeah! Gosh, it's such a good combo. It's such a good... I need a more complex design. That's like, I really struggle with design. Like, even as I've become a better artist, I still have so much to learn. I still really struggle with design, and I feel like the biggest problem with this design, I mean, you can't quite see the antennae because they're getting all frizzled out by the chroma key. It's very simple is the problem. Like I said, I'm not even wearing shoes, which I need to fix. I need to make shoes, but I couldn't decide what kind, so.
Yeah, no free feet, chat. That's the one internet rule.
We discussed this. We discussed this ahead of time.
Ellie knows very many things. Yeah, you know like a lot. When I watch her streams, I'm a chronic lurker. I always lurk in people's streams instead of actually saying anything.
Oh my god, wait, that is so sweet though. Wait, you lurk in my streams?
Yeah, I love ASMR, so I'm usually there lurking.
I'm just starting to really learn. I'm so excited to get better at it. It's so much fun, and it can be so cozy. This kind of goes back to what we were talking about with models, but like people have all these ideas about what ASMR is and what it's for, especially with VTubers.
Oh my gosh.
And it's like, I feel like there is such a market and so many people who want and honestly want to produce ASMR that like doesn't have any implications.
Yeah.
But
like my favorite ASMRs are Big Sister Does Your Makeup, or like
yes, oh my god, same.
Yes, I'm so glad someone else likes those.
Yeah, they're the best. No, I love that. And like ASMR, it's just like, I don't know, the feeling that it makes me have, that's a weird way to say that. Wow, I really am doing the whole robot thing, huh? But like the feeling I get from it is like a very warm and cozy feeling. Like okay, like being with your siblings in the back of a car on a long car ride, and you're sort of falling asleep on their shoulder, you know?
Yeah.
That's like the feeling that I get from ASMR, and that's the feeling that I want to give people when I do ASMR. I don't want it to be like too wet, you know? I don't want wet sounds.
No, I completely understand that. I hate the wet noises. I've consumed a giant bowl which contains 54 ice cubes. That is oddly specific.
Wow. How do you know how many? Why did you count them?
Yeah, why? Are you eating cereal? I've seen people who eat cereal with ice cubes to keep the milk cold, and I feel like that's psychopath behavior.
Yeah, that feels sad to me, weirdly. Kind of sad, maybe? Sad, I think.
Hello.
Because then, like, it's gonna water down the milk as you eat, and eventually you're gonna get very watery
sad
milk.
And soggy cereal.
Yeah, wet water cereal.
Hello, Kazusana, welcome. You've learned not to question Billy Bob. Oh, okay, this is a regular.
Who?
Apparently Billy Bob XIV. Time to freeze milk? That makes more sense. It's like when you freeze coffee to like put in your coffee.
Also a little bit insane behavior, but at least it doesn't result in like cornflakes with water just infused into them.
You don't like ASMR noises? See, I actually have misophonia, so I hate mouth noises. The ASMR noises that are like makeup brush or hair combing, those are the nice ones for me.
Yeah, I agree. And like, I like whispering. I like the close talking. Yeah, hair brushing is great. Makeup brushes. I also like a good click. You know what I mean?
Yes, like the clicky noises.
Yeah. And I love those water globe things where you turn them and they make like the like bloop 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 sound.
Oh yeah.
I like those.
Those ones are so fun. I want one for myself so that I can like just turn it over and over all day.
Yes, I don't know what they're supposed to do for beauty reasons, but I also vaguely do think that they would solve all of my problems.
No, it would solve all of my issues.
Yeah.
What about the tubes that go like ow ow woo 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 wee ah?
Oh, those. What?
I can't believe I tried to read that.
You really did. You really did pronounce that all phonetically. We.
You turn them. Oh, is it like the one that you turn over and it goes like swoop, swoop?
Oh, the swoopy tubes. Yeah, I know those boys. We had one where it made like a cow sound. We got it at like a state fair, and if you flipped it over, it would go like moo moo. It was the best. Yeah. It was my favorite. I lost it so soon after getting it and didn't learn for years that it was because my mom had taken it away because she couldn't stand the sound.
Oh no, your poor moose stick.
My poor mom, honestly.
She didn't like the music.
The music, yeah. No, it was she couldn't appreciate the beautiful music.
So how did you settle on a robot design? Like what is your background or your lore, if you have any?
Oh, okay, so isn't that an interesting question? Because I just changed my lore again. But I wanted to be a robot because, well, a few things. One is that I'm autistic, and since I was a kid, people have always been like, Ellie, you talk like a robot, or like, Ellie, you act like a robot. You act like Siri, you know?
Aww.
And I do. And so there was a way that when I was picking a character to be, I was like, a robot would make sense. I'm basically a personal assistant robot anyway. And then also, I work with robots. I'm a robotics engineer, and
Cool.
I've done robotics since I was a really little kid. So that just kind of fit. I felt like I could do some fun things with that. And my lore is really just that they were trying to make a personal assistant robot, but she couldn't socialize very well, so now they're training her on Twitch.
Oh, that's so cute. I love that.
What about you?
Oh, my lore is that I have the power to heal hearts.
Yeah. Is there like a story though, or is it because mine is basically that straightforward as well?
I have a whole written story.
Oh my god! I was hoping.
Because I love to write. Writing is really like a big thing for me. So like the whole like official lore, I've shown it to chat exactly one time. It's that a man was walking in the street and he saw an angel and she dropped a bunch of feathers. So he took the feathers and he realized that they made him feel better when he was holding them and close to them. So he thought, I should try to distribute this to the world because everyone's mental health right now is really, really bad. And he was experimenting and trying all these things like a medicine or like a drink additive. And finally he's like, oh, heck it, I'm just going to try and create an angel. So he creates an artificial angel and that's me. And when...
Wait, so we're both basically robots.
Kind of. We're like...
Kind of?
We're like genetically modified... things. I was gonna say people, but a robot and an angel aren't really people.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Artificial construct bros. Exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sophie.
I know I've just said heck it and tried to make an angel many times. It's like Jurassic Park. GMOs in my VTubers. Yeah, it's good for you.
Robot angels are people too.
It's likelier than you think. On Twitch it is, at least. I love learning about people's lore because like I said, I love stories and writing stories, so when I hear other people's lore, I'm so curious about it.
Yeah, that's so cool. Gosh, I should sit down and write more of my lore. I just kind of left it at that. I was like, that's enough. That's enough.
That's good.
I had more complicated lore before and I loved it, but it just like it felt like that sort of belonged to the old model and this model gets her own lore. I even wrote a song for it, which was kind of crazy, and then I played it I think twice ever.
Aww. That's so cute though that you wrote a whole song for it. Endless font of literature, yes. He's not.
You wrote an entire novel?
Yeah. I've written 45 novels, about 4 million words.
Wait, what?
Yeah. I'm working on one right now to be like actually published, like a real one. 45 where? In my basement.
45. 45?
Yeah.
45. Okay. If people are doing like NaNoWriMo, right?
Mhm.
Like, oh, and it's really hard. We could assume that the minimum amount of time it could take you to write a novel would be 1 month. If we assume that you are doing that every single month, then 45 novels that's still like.
I've been writing since I was in 5th grade. It's like one day I feel like I got bit by something, and then since then I've just been writing. And it's, for me, it's like a thirst. Like I feel really thirsty for it, and I get this urge, and I just have to write and write and write, and I'll get like tunnel vision and just keep writing.
God, that's so interesting. That's incredible. Oh my god. That's just, I can't get over how many novels that is.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know what I do. I don't do anything like that.
Well, if you ever need help with it, I'm more than happy to.
I mean, I'd love to run things by you, but also it sounds like you're very busy writing all those novels.
No, trust me. Like lately, I'm working on editing one to actually like try to be published, so I can get to book 2 already. Because I just want to write book 2, but I'm still stuck on editing book 1.
Oh my gosh.
So I have...
Well, if you ever need a second set of eyes, I mean.
Yeah, I would love some beta readers.
I would love to be a beta reader. So I mean, I don't know. I spend a lot of time on the train, and you can't do anything on there but read books because there's no Wi-Fi or cell service. So
Yeah, I could definitely send the copy over to you.
huh?
Is this the lady that always volunteers herself, or are you always volunteering for stuff?
Oh, I'm often volunteering for stuff. It's just that, like, I don't know. It's more satisfying to do stuff when you're doing it for people, you know?
Yeah, I understand that. I'm also, like, my love language is helping people, so I'm always trying to help people.
Yeah, exactly.
And thank you everyone who's followed. I normally thank everyone individually when they follow, but it's a little harder during collabs, so I just, like, say thank you everyone.
Oh yeah, anybody who's here from my community, I see a lot of you. It's great to see you. Thank you for being here,
Yeah.
and thank you for supporting Tenshi. And definitely drop her a follow. Okay.
You're so sweet. And if you guys just got here, I have a set of questions, but you guys are also allowed to ask Ellie any questions that you want, or if you have any questions about VTubers, or like maybe like life advice. Like I just got off the F train and I need to get to Brooklyn. What train do I get on?
Oh God, I'm the worst person to ask. I'm so bad at New York.
I am directionally challenged.
There's so many trains, and there's like one of each of them that goes in the different directions, and so even if you know the right train, you might still go the wrong way. It's so hard. I'm very bad.
I still hold up both fingers to see which one makes an L.
I have that on lock. And the thing is, I grew up really proud of myself for that because my sisters can't. They don't have any way to tell left from right. And so I grew up feeling like, oh, I'm so good at directions. I can tell left from right. And then I like went to school and bragged about it, and everyone was like, that is the bare minimum.
Then they're like, which way is east? And you're like, oh.
No, I know that never eat soggy waffles. Is
Yes,
how I know it, so.
I also know never eat soggy waffles.
Yeah!
I still don't know how to tie shoes the right way.
I do bunny ears. Do you do bunny ears?
Bunny ears. Bunny
Oh
ears
my
through
God.
the loop.
Uh-huh.
That's the way I do it. I'm going to be commuting for a new job. What is the best way to be prepared? And what else do you do on the commute? That's a really good question.
Well, I have 2 different playlists called Don't Talk to Strangers on the Train. So I remember not to talk to strangers on the train, because you shouldn't talk to strangers on the train. That's the only advice I've got.
That's good advice. I feel like, you know, stranger danger.
Or really just stranger discomfort, I think, usually. I don't think the strangers are usually dangerous, but they will just, like, sit down and talk to you about anything. I spent one of my first commutes just, like, being talked at by a Jehovah's Witness the entire time, and I didn't really know what to do, and I didn't want to be rude. So
Yeah, they like to talk about the Bible.
yeah, they love it. That's their favorite book.
Yeah.
So
I would be like, that's really cool. Have you read The Lord of the Rings?
there's really good lore in that one too.
I used to knit on the train. They don't like the wooden needles anymore. Oh, that's stinky. My sister
Yeah, that makes
knits.
sense. That's so cool. How
She-
many siblings do you have?
I have-
Is that a question I can ask?
Yeah, you can ask. I have 4 siblings.
Whoa! Oh my gosh, gotta catch them all.
We're-
That's so many.
Yeah, we're a big family. Do you have any siblings?
Yeah, I have 2 sisters. They're both older.
Oh. You're the youngest.
Yeah, that's why I got baby sister vibes. That's why, because I've always been one. But when we were living in other places and in other situations, I often had more siblings, sort of. I don't know how you count that, but the end result was that I was often living with like that many kids,
Mhm.
and it was a vibe. I love that. I love when you outnumber the parents significantly and the children rule the home. You
6
know?
of us against 2 of you.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Just try and stop us.
Seriously. And then each one of them has a friend.
Mhm.
Birthday parties were crazy.
Oh man, we didn't do a ton of those because we were all very strange children, and we didn't make a great deal of friends until later in life. And so, like in elementary school and stuff, it would just be like me and the one kid who talks to me.
Aw.
We go to Build-A-Bear workshop. Not
Build-A-Bear
like I was
workshop?
neglected. I love Build-A-Bear. I want to be clear. It's not like people were mean. It's just I didn't initiate conversations with them. So there
Mhm.
would be like one weird kid who would walk up and talk at me, and I wouldn't stop them, and that would be like my
That's
friend that year.
That's true friendship.
Yeah, exactly.
No, my best friend is also autistic.
Yeah, there you go.
I like to joke that I'm
Right.
collecting autistic people slowly.
Yeah, it's interesting to me because when someone has like one autistic friend, they usually have like a whole bunch. They have just like a pocket full of strange people to throw at a given situation.
Yes. And I hang out in a Discord group with like a bunch of autistic people.
It's really common in VTubing. I have some theories as to why, but ultimately I don't really know.
I think maybe because it's easier to connect with people like online, since you could find people like you, and once you find one autistic person, it's like, oh, there's a lot more.
Yeah, you find the whole nest. But yeah, I think it also kind of has to do with like
It's autism
Because-
summoned.
what are they saying?
They said I was autism summoned.
Hi. Oh my god. Of course. Of course. This is what I'm saying. You find one, you find them all.
Gotta catch them all. I'm gonna have a whole collection soon. We're gonna make a whole puzzle.
A whole puzzle. Did you ever think you might be?
Oh no, I got education tested.
Oh,
Both my brothers are.
Yeah.
I have ADHD but no autism.
they're so similar though. They can present in really similar ways that it's like at the end of
Yeah.
the day, I don't even know.
So the way I got diagnosed with ADHD was I was seeing my psychologist, and she was like, "So how do you manage your symptoms of ADHD?" And I'm like, "What?" And she's like, "No one's ever told you." I was like, "What?"
Just dropping that on you.
Yeah, that's how I got diagnosed.
Oh my god, that's so funny. Yeah, I was diagnosed with autism when I was in 2nd grade, and then I was diagnosed with ADHD in 7th grade, and then in college they were like, it's probably both.
Yeah.
But like,
Aw.
it's really hard to say. Honestly, like I read descriptions of both, and I'm like, I don't know. They can like look like each other, so
The
I'm
Venn
perfectly willing
diagram
to
is
believe-
very close.
Exactly. It's like even if they weren't highly comorbid, it's like I could be ADHD and not autistic. I could be autistic and not ADHD with just like a lot of mimicking symptoms. I
Yeah.
don't know, man.
My
But what I do know is that the meds, they help.
my one brag is like I can make eye contact.
Yo, look at you go. Look at this girl.
That's how I know I'm not autistic.
unstoppable. Do you hate it? Do you hate it the whole time? Because I can do it. It just feels incredibly unpleasant, like wet socks.
No, I actually prefer to look people in the eye when they're talking. Like, even in VTuber models, I'm like, if it looks like I'm looking in a weird direction, I'm actually looking in your eyes.
Oh my god! Oh my god! That's the worst thing. Now I just feel that feeling of someone looking in my eye.
Oh no, okay, I'll look at chat.
No, you're good, you're good, you're good, you're good. Don't even worry about it. It's good for me. It's good for me.
Makes you stronger.
It makes me stronger. Yeah, I've been like trying to get better at it, but also I definitely feel like because I'm really bad at knowing like it's not as simple as just like stare into their eyes, you know? Like people don't like that at all.
No, it's not like a staring contest. Like we're not going ooh.
Exactly. And so like I feel like it's just kind of on or off, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And so like I feel like it's better to just be like looking at my shoes than to just be like staring into their brain.
Is it Tenshi or Hazuki? Oh, it's Tenshi. Some people just call me Ten or Ten though. So either one's fine.
10. That's so cute.
And Ellie's okay, right? Because I know you have like Ellie MiniBot and then also Dumb Little Robot, and I didn't want to call you Dumb Little Robot, so I figured Ellie was okay.
First of all, you can just call me Dumb Little Robot, coward. But second of all, yeah, no, Ellie or Ellaby, either of those is my name. You don't have to. The MiniBot is my title. You don't have to call me that.
Ellaby is so cute. I love that.
Yeah, I'm in the process of like figuring out how much I want to rebrand and what I want to rebrand and how, because it's just like it's a lot of work.
Oh
and
yeah.
I'm very lazy.
Yeah, I work in social media. I know a lot about branding.
You work in social media?
Yeah.
Oh my god, you got an automatic leg up in this field.
Yeah, sometimes. Sometimes I use my powers for evil.
Oh,
no,
tell me more.
I'm kidding. Like sometimes, because I know how to manipulate algorithms. Since that's me, that's primarily what I study is social media algorithms.
So do you just like do numbers on TikTok?
I look at the numbers. I look at best times to post, regions, and how far like strategically everything goes. I don't actually. I started posting on TikTok and then I was like, I don't like this, so I stopped. I mostly just post on Twitter, to be honest. But the brands that I do it for are on TikTok.
Okay. Wow, so you're like really managing. That's so cool. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was like, okay, I already do this, so I'm just gonna major in it.
Yeah.
But how'd you get into computers? Is it because I've heard autistic people say like they feel more comfortable with computers?
So, I mean, I got into it the same way I got into VTubing, which is through bugs. When I was the same year I was diagnosed with autism, when I was in 2nd grade, there was this thing where it was like, oh, you can like write an essay, and then if you get the thing, then you'll get to join a robotics team. And I was like, that sounds like boring and hard, and I'm not into it. I care about bugs. And then I went and actually looked at the robots, and they had like legged robots, and they had all different gaits, just like bugs have all different gaits. You know that like insects like obviously 6 legs, but the way that they walk, obviously it changes with how fast they're ambulating, but also it changes from insect to insect, and it changes from mood to mood. Some have like mating gaits where they'll like communicate by their foot stomping, by the gait that they're choosing. Anyway, I had memorized a lot of different insect gaits, and so when I saw these legged robots and I saw all the different gaits that they were trying, it was like, I know this is familiar. And so I wrote my essay and I got onto the team, and I did robotics ever since.
That's awesome. You really do know a lot about bugs. That's crazy.
Yeah. Since I was a kid, bugs are my favorite thing. I love bugs.
I love jumping spiders.
Yes, they're so cute!
They're so cute! And I love that you could train them and they all have individual personalities. I think it's so cute.
Yes. Do you watch that one lady on TikTok with the cute jumping spiders?
Yes.
Yes! I love her! I love the little voices she does.
Yes! I love her, the lady with the orchid mantis.
Yes! Oh my gosh. God, mantids are so beautiful.
They're
I really
so
want
pretty.
one, but it's really hard because they don't let me keep bugs as pets in my building.
That's so stupid. It doesn't make any
Right?
noise. It's quieter than a fish.
I know, that's what I was saying. It's like what is literally there is no easier pet, right? Like even a fish, there's a risk of the tank leaking and causing water damage. There's like literally no like what is gonna happen
What's
if my praying mantis gets loose? What is it gonna do? Like eat a cockroach? That's good for
Yeah.
everybody. Like
Ellie, are you canonically a miniature robot? How tall are you?
so I was, but with the rebrand, I'm a full-size lady.
She's
So
she's full size now, guys. And also she can't shrink down. No feet.
no feet. Nuh-uh.
It's okay. The real life Ellie is actually inside the head of this robot.
Yes, that's okay. So I'm playing with whether we keep that concept or not. I kind of love it, but I think it doesn't really make sense with the new lore. So it's fun to imagine, but I don't think it's true.
It reminds me of that movie with Eddie Murphy, where the tiny Eddie Murphys are all controlling him.
Tiny Eddie Murphys are inside the Eddie Murphy. Oh my god. You would not believe. I was at a mall food court like 3 weeks ago telling a group of people about this movie and they were like, Ellie, that is not real. You dreamed that.
No, it's
Stop
real.
telling us about your sleep paralysis demon. And it absolutely happened. Thank you. Yes.
Your sleep paralysis demon is Eddie Murphy.
Filled with a lot of smaller Eddie Murphys. I am dying. I'm so happy to hear that this is real. I swear, I was thoroughly gaslit. I was like, that didn't happen.
You should ask Ellie about the time she got mono. You also got mono?
Oh, yeah. Did you get mono? How'd you get mono?
Yeah, I got it as a kid. I don't know how. I just remember like being in the hospital and I had to get a shot every day. And I remember like my dad pulling me around in a wagon.
That's kind of precious, but I'm so sorry. That sounds like it hit you really hard.
I have no idea. I don't remember.
Oh my gosh. How old were you? Like
Maybe like
baby?
5 or 6?
So like a little bit baby.
Yeah.
Like not really baby, but like kind of baby.
Yeah, like a small puntable child.
50% baby. I got mono in college.
Oh no.
From eating a sandwich that
From
I found.
Did you really you found a sandwich and you ate it?
Are you laughing at me? You better not be laughing at me. I come on this channel
I'm laughing at the fact that you
just to be laughed at.
No,
Free sandwich, exactly.
Look, okay, I've dumpster dived, so
See? See?
I've
Not so much better now, are you, cat?
free food has its own cost. I mean, I usually get that from like the events at college, like the church people are giving out pizza.
Yeah. See, that's the real strat, because then you won't get mono.
Where did you find the sandwich?
Okay, so the big story is that it was a trash can, but it wasn't actually a trash can. Let me explain myself. So, okay, I used to study at Panera Bread, and as you may know
I love
about Panera
Bread.
people don't know that they have to bus their own tables, but they do, you know? So what happens is that a lot of people leave their food just on their tables. And so the deal was, I was a poor college student, right? So I would go and I would just kind of eat the food that people left on the tables, and then I would bus their tables. And so everybody wins, you know? I get a place to study with Wi-Fi and outlets, and I get free meals, and the Panera people don't have to bus the tables they shouldn't have to bus, you know?
Yeah.
It was
So you just ate the sandwich someone left on their plate? Oh, your mic went out. Oh no, your mic went out. Hang on, this happened once before and I forgot how to fix it.
Is it better?
Yeah, you're
I
back.
think it's better?
You're back.
Okay, fixed it. So the reason why people think that I found it in garbage was that someone had actually placed this one. You know those like the stations where you put your trays and then they also have the garbage hole? Well, this wasn't in the garbage hole. It was like sort of next to the garbage hole. And so
It was
so
just
I
right
just took
by
the
it.
sandwich. Yep, just next to the garbage hole. I didn't eat the sandwich out of the garbage hole. I just ate it next to the garbage hole.
Okay, so it's not bad that you didn't take it out of the garbage, but also like the fact that you took someone.
Yeah, well, they weren't eating it.
You know what? I respect it.
Honestly,
I respect it.
eco-conscious. Eco-conscious.
It is. If anything, you prevented food from going into the landfill.
Exactly. Where's my medal?
Ellie is saving the planet one mono sandwich at a time. What did your doctor say when you told him this story? Like whoever diagnosed you with mono?
Oh, I didn't tell my doctor that. I told him I was kissing.
Okay, that's less embarrassing.
Right, exactly. Because I was like, right, it was like my first year of college, and like that's a classic kissing time, you know? That's classic kissing years. And so he was like, oh, let me guess, there's a bit of a breakout at your college, and I was like, yeah, you got me, doc.
Oh yeah, doc,
you
pinned it on the head with that one, doctor.
I was kissing so much, just giving everything a little kiss.
The lamppost. The therapy dog, they all got kisses.
The doorknob, yeah.
No, I thought, oh my gosh. Yep, Mr. Doctor. Welcome, Gikambi, thank you. Remember, licking doorknobs is illegal on other planets. Is it?
What? What? I don't understand.
The mono story is hilarious, but not nearly as funny as the story the first time she got invited to a boy's house.
Why? Why do you guys have to do this? I'm trying to look cool.
Chat loves to do that. Whenever someone comes in and they're like, oh yeah, I'm a really cool, serious VTuber, chat's like, here's a really embarrassing story you told us once.
I was surprised that you like wanted to interview me because I feel like I'm a stupid baby who doesn't know what she's doing. So
no, you're really cute.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, and someone had a question before to ask you about the first time you rigged a model.
Oh. Okay. So okay. Well, basically, I had never made a model before. I only made a model because my friend wanted to start VTubing and she wanted a model, and I 3D model bugs. So she was like, how different could it be? Could you give it a shot? And so I made a test model just to see, and I didn't know what parts of the body you needed to rig and what parts you didn't. I just put bones everywhere there were bones, and I just kind of made everything move that could move. I rigged the toes is the upshot. I never showed chat this. I wasn't like, get a load of these dogs. That wasn't my approach. They were in fact rigged. And I just had to live with that knowledge.
So many hair bones. I imagine like she moved and she just wiggled like this the whole time.
No.
Did she?
No. I never once showed the rigged toes.
For free?
Never once. And I wouldn't, furthermore. That's on bug VTubers. I love some bug VTubers. There are several bug VTubers that I love. Oh my gosh, there are so many cool ones.
Do you watch Juniper?
Of course!
I love Juniper. She's so cool.
Oh my gosh, every time it's actually unclear what they are because mods don't have those mouth parts. They almost look like Calycera, like on a spider, but either way, every time they click, I just get that. I get dopamine every time they click.
I love watching her model move. I think it's so unique that she drew it from the side.
Yeah!
It's so cool, and it's so cool that she draws and rigs all of her own models. I know she said it's because she's super picky about art, but it's so cool.
Yeah. I think at some point I probably will get a model again from someone because there are limits in what I can do. But for now, I really like being my own VTuber and making my own model, and when I want to add things, I can add things. I think it's fun.
It's cool. I want to learn to do art.
Well, if you ever want to sit in a Discord call and ask questions. I can make little suggestions and show you stuff.
Oh my gosh, I would love that. Cause I tried to make a 3D model once. Like that's how I tried to start VTubing like 3 years ago. Cause I watched Guru debut, and I was like, I want to do this, and I tried to make a 3D model, and I hated it. I worked on it for like a month straight, and I'm like, this is terrible. Cause I'm also a terrible perfectionist in my chat, and like everyone can tell you.
Oh. Yeah, perfectionism will do that to you. Luckily, I have no problem being garbage. It's so much easier to do things when you don't know or care if they're good.
But I have the issue where like, if I'm not good at something, I just won't do it.
See? Yeah, that sounds really hard because then it'll stop you in your tracks.
It does, but like, I've worked on it for a long time. I try to be better about it.
It doesn't stop you from writing because you've written like more than Stephen King, so...
I think I've written more than Stephen King and like James Patterson.
Actually insane. Actually insane. I can't even. I don't have the words. I can't even explain like how I've only ever written like one thing in my life. I mean, if you're not counting like music, but like and it was a fanfic about a different Family Guy fanfic. It wasn't even a Family Guy fanfic. It was a fanfic about a different Family Guy fanfic.
That's incredible.
No, it is not. No, my God, it is the most embarrassing thing about me.
No, I love that you wrote a fanfic about a fanfic. That's like I've heard of people writing fanfic about like Harry and Draco and like expanding on those fanfics, but I've never heard of someone straight up writing a fanfic about a fanfic.
Yeah, it was really long, and not even the original author ever read it.
My favorite Ellie story, though, is her eternal love of Noodle Boy.
There is an update on the Noodle Boy saga, and I don't even...
Oh no, it's bad, isn't it?
It's not even. Okay, literally, I just have a crush on the boy who works at the noodle place. That's it. That's the whole story. But recently, okay, so I saw him on Bumble, and I haven't swiped because I'm afraid, but I also haven't, like, I've just had it open on him for, like, a week.
You gotta say something to him.
I mean, we haven't even matched at this point, because I haven't swiped. I haven't swiped, because also, guys, what if I swipe and then getting noodles is awkward? It's my favorite noodle place.
Swipe. Hand it to me, I'll swipe for you. I'll do it. I'll do it right now for you. I'll send him a text. Like, hey boy, you like noodles?
Oh my God, I bet he doesn't even, because he works there just all the time. He's always there. I think his family runs it, so I'm sure that he's really sick of noodles at this point, but I'm not sick of noodles, so...
Unless he really likes noodles, like maybe he's really dedicated to noodles.
Maybe he just lives and breathes it.
Hey Noodle Boy, was you slurping? No! For the love of every bug, swipe. Noodles good. Noodles are good.
Every bug. Yeah. So I'm scared. I'm scared. But yes, the ongoing saga of my crush on the boy who works at the noodle place.
What's your favorite kind of noodle? Everyone's got a favorite pasta shape.
Oh, we're talking like pasta shapes because this is ramen. But I guess my favorite pasta shape is wagon wheel. What's yours?
I like the spiral ones.
Yeah, those are good. I like noodles that are ridged, like penne, you know?
Yeah.
I like when they got those little, and you can like, you know, I like that.
I like the farfel ones too, like they look like bow ties.
Yes, farfalle. Yeah, I love those.
They're so fun.
And I like the edges that are all like zigzaggy, and you can. Anyway, it all comes down to mouthfeel at the end of the day.
No, it does.
Pasta is all about mouthfeel.
With the cheese, like I love it. I love it when pasta has pockets for cheese.
Exactly. That's why I don't like spaghetti. Spaghetti is the worst pasta.
Spaghetti is such a lame shape.
Exactly. Like, why? Why would anyone choose spaghetti? I don't understand why if you go to a nice restaurant, the only pasta they have is like spaghetti. It's the worst one.
Yeah, I would rather angel hair. At least angel hair is interesting.
Yeah, and it has more surface area to carry cheese into my mouth.
The cheese to noodle ratio is very important.
So important. People don't understand.
They don't.
It's such a shame. People don't understand.
I love cheese.
I love it so much. And people, like, okay, literally, I have been in awe of this since I was a kid. I don't know if I just, like, eat more than other people. I don't know. Like, but I, like, would go over to my friends' houses, and they would be like, oh, we're having pasta tonight. And then, like, I would put on what I thought was a normal amount of cheese. And then everyone would put on, like, a tiny little bit of cheese. Like, they were, like, it was like salt. Like,
They're
like
skimpy
that
with
much
the cheese.
I don't understand. Like, most of the food in a bowl of pasta should be cheese.
It should be.
I believe.
It should. No, you're right. It should be. Ask Ellie about her trademark cheese bowl.
Oh, that's not. I haven't trademarked that.
Patent pending, guys.
It's open source. Anyone can access that.
What is the cheese bowl lore?
I have little bowls. I bought little bowls. I think they're technically for ice cream, but I use them for cheese. I just put some shredded cheese in one, and then that's like my snack.
I love that.
Yeah, that's it. That's the whole. It's not really. There's not much intellectual property there. It's just
cheese in a bowl.
Cheese in a bowl.
No, I'm a cheese, like, handful of cheese in the mouth kind of girl.
Have you ever, this is a good, like, are we the same guy question. Have you ever eaten a handful of shredded cheese over the sink so you wouldn't make a mess?
Yes.
Yes! Same guy.
Do you ever get tempted to eat from the bag? Like, put the bag up to my mouth. If the bag is at the very end of its life, I'll put it up to my mouth.
Absolutely not. I'm gonna end up with cheese in my nose if I do that.
But sometimes, like, when I had my last dog, if the cheese fell on the floor, I would just call her over, and she would eat the cheese.
That's what I miss about living with dogs. Also the fact that they're just, like, amazing, sweet friends. But, like, my cat won't eat the cheese off the floor. So,
yeah.
I mean, he's perfect, but he doesn't do all the things that a dog would do.
What kind of cat do you have?
Big, fluffy boy.
That's the important part.
Yeah, I don't really know. I had to fill out when I was doing this move, when I was getting my new place, I had to fill out, like, what what kind of cat is it? And I put gray, and they were like, no, we need to know the breed. And it's like, he doesn't have a breed. They found him outside. Like, what do you want me to do?
Breed cat.
Breed cat, yeah, fuzzy boy, fluffy
That's
cat, gray cat.
Yeah, I had no idea what kind of dog my last dog was. I found her in the garbage, next to the garbage.
Good. the best kind then.
Yeah, and then my current dog we found on the road.
Oh my god, you're just finding them. You're just picking them up.
Like,
so, what did they look like? Like, if you had to guess about breeds,
so
what would you say?
The last one I think was a Norwich Terrier, because she looked like it, like something like that. They have just a little bit of a difference in the chest. Like, she didn't have the broad chest a Norwich Terrier has, so definitely some kind of mix. The current one is definitely a poodle of some sort.
That's so good.
I actually think she might be part shark.
Curly shark.
Yeah, she bit my wrist. And then a few days ago she bit my thigh. Like, she grabbed onto my thigh. She's a puppy.
Yeah, so that's what she's supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
That's a crucial part of her development.
It is. My cat was a colony cat. She's fully settled into being a house cat. Yeah, she's chubby. I love her.
Yeah. God, that's so good. That's so good. Ollie, I want to say he looks almost like a Maine Coon, but honestly, that's his feeder going off. Can you hear it?
I was wondering. I was like, is that a timer of some kind?
That's his feeder. I want to say he's like a Maine Coon, but honestly, that's probably a little generous because Maine Coons look so, like, sleek and handsome, and Ollie looks very scrungly. Like, I love him so much. He's the most beautiful boy in the world, but he's a little bit of a scrungly boy.
Does he have a scrungly face?
He has a very scrungly face.
Oh, I love that. I always compare my dogs to Muppets.
Yeah! Oh my god!
Like, the current dog looks like Ralph from the Muppets.
That's so good! I love the Muppets!
I
They
do
come
too.
up a lot.
I'm
so
surprised. A lot of people don't know who they are. I'm like, what do you mean you've never heard of the Muppets?
Yeah, what, did you not have to watch, like, Muppet Christmas, like, 3 times every year?
Did your parents not sit you down and force you to watch Muppets Treasure Island?
Oh my god, Muppets Treasure Island!
I loved Muppets Treasure Island. And the recent Muppet movie installments, love those.
Yes! God, so good. So good. I love Kermit so much. I just want to be, like, a nice guy surrounded by weirdos. That's all I want.
Kermit's like the only non-neurodivergent person in like a group.
Are you kidding?
Like,
I think Kermit's very neurodivergent.
You
I just think he's
so?
old and wise and
Oh, that
calm.
could be.
Yeah.
But he's like the normal one, and then everyone else, it's like his collection of dumpster dogs and cats.
You saying I couldn't be the normal one? Is that what you're saying?
Do you kin Kermit the Frog?
No. I just want some of his self-assuredness, you know?
He is
I
very
just want some of his
self-assured.
peace and calm.
Kermit has good coping.
Great coping mechanisms. I mean, he's got it because he's married to Miss Piggy.
Yeah. And Miss Piggy, like, she has a lot
She's
going
a lot.
on.
She's so much.
She
Yeah.
has a lot to handle. He's just camp dad. Oh, we had camp mom at like sleepaway camp, and she would be the one to like call your parents if you were homesick.
Basically Kermit the Frog.
Yeah. Kermit only looks normal by comparison. If you had him next to a bunch of actual neurotypical people, I'm sure you noticed immediately how he was different. Probably.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Like if you had to pick him out of a lineup of who is the autistic one.
I feel like, yeah, he would definitely stand out. He just, like, everyone else is really, they're going wild, so.
I had a question and I forgot. This happens a lot.
I understand.
Let me just look at my list really quick. What's your proudest accomplishment as a VTuber so far?
I've made a lot of models for my friends.
That's awesome.
A lot of people stream with models I made. Although I don't know if that really is my proudest accomplishment as a VTuber. I guess maybe putting out songs? That's been really hard, so I guess I'm proud of that.
Do you write a lot of originals?
Yeah!
That's really cool. I want to write an original song, but songs I find are so much harder to write than like a story or a book.
I could help you.
I would love that, because I was literally talking to someone how I want to write a folk kind of song, because I love Noah Kahan and like
Oh my
Mumford and
gosh,
Sons.
If you write a folk song, I can do all the instrumentation for you. I could produce it.
Oh
it
my
wouldn't even be
gosh,
hard.
I would
I
love
can knock that
that.
out in an afternoon.
I would love that. Oh my gosh, we're gonna write a song together.
Ah! Oh my god, this is so exciting.
Oh, that's gonna be so fun. How do you write a song? Like, if you had advice to give people.
Everybody's process is different, but mine kind of looks like, so I'll sort of be like cooking a soup. So like, I have a document and I'll make a new one if I have a new idea, and I'll just kind of like have an idea and I'll sort of stream of consciousness on it for a while, and then I'll go through that and I'll find any lines that like stuck out to me as kind of poignant and important, and I'll take those lines and I'll put them in a new document, and then I'll just kind of stream of consciousness on that, and then eventually it'll sort of start like kind of coagulating into like chunks of song, and then I'll usually just kind of sit down with my guitar and just kind of like play through some chord progressions while I sort of just like kind of vibe on those lines that I like. And then once I have sort of the shape of a progression and melody, then I go back to my document and I steal all of the other words that I need to complete the song.
I love that. Sorry, someone redeemed Blanky, so I had to put Blanky on.
So cute! Oh my gosh, I love that it's snowflakes.
Yeah, it's snow themed. Now we're I don't know if you have a blankie you could put on, but if you want, you could put one on too.
I need to do that. I haven't set that up yet because this is all very new. Like I said, I've been working on this model and sort of
Mhm.
it's a work in progress. There are a lot of things I still need to do. I want to completely remake the hair. I want something a little more painterly,
Mhm.
and with fewer gaps in it. I want to maybe try and redo the dress in a way that's a little bit more complicated designed. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Yeah. No, I just need more design on this model in general. There's so little.
Ellie MiniBot over Taylor Swift, definitely.
Ah, no, oh my god, that is so sweet of you.
Stan Ellie MiniBot. Ellie writes a college thesis on her emotions and just plucks the song out of it later. Did you do that?
Well, I mean, not a college thesis. My point is just like, you fill that document, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like, I'll often write pages and pages of like, it's incomprehensible and honestly the most embarrassing thing anyone could ever see. Like, it's just like a lot of ways of stating the same thing in different ways and just kind of like different ideas. And it'll be like pages long of just like sort of potential phrases. And then sort of you like find the song in there.
Mhm. I love that though. That's so cool. Like that.
Have
That's.
you heard any of my songs?
Don't think I've been in enough to hear an original, but I've definitely watched a lot of your karaoke's. Like the first one I watched when you were doing it with the ukulele, someone kept requesting "She'll Be Coming Around the Mountain."
Oh my god, that is such a... I forgot about that. That like memory unlocked. Oh my god.
I have a weird memory. I can't. I have a really bad memory, but sometimes I remember these really random things about people or events.
That's crazy. So, yeah, I mean, I have a couple of songs that I've released, which are very different from what I do otherwise. Because they are not folk, and everything else I've ever played was folk. But, yeah, no, so I've been trying to learn how to produce music that isn't folk and write music that isn't folk. But if you want any help, with like, you know, working through a document that you have and like thinking through the feelings and like trying to
Yeah.
find melodies in it and even producing the song. If it's folk, easy peasy.
No,
Easy peasy.
I would love help. I'm so stuck on like the song that I'm trying to write because I feel
I would love to help.
I have like an idea for it, but nothing.
What's the idea?
I wanted to write something about heart, which I guess it sounds cheesy because, you know, I could heal hearts, but that's kind of the direction I was going in for it.
What kinds of thoughts do you have about hearts?
Hang on, I actually have I keep everything on a doc on my phone cuz I end up thinking of it when I'm doing nothing cuz boredom is like really good for your brain, neuroplasticity
Yes.
and all that. And that's usually
Ooh,
when it
that's
comes
a good
around.
word.
Oh, you've never heard you don't know the word neuroplasticity?
I mean, I do, and like it's constructed out of two parts that make sense, right?
Yeah.
Plasticity is the ability to change something and reform it and have it still, you know, function, and neuro is brain.
Brain.
So I assume like your brain flexibility, right? Probably.
Yeah. And it helps with things like pattern recognition and all that, which I guess would really help in writing songs and music.
Cool.
So I have no idea where I'm going with this, but this is the chorus that I came up with. Hearts can heal, I know it's true, I've seen it heal in you. Stitching up the broken pieces, gently weaving threads anew, a symphony that's strong and true, and that's basically all I have so far.
Oh my gosh, that's so cute!
Thank you.
Oh, we could do so much with that. Oh my gosh.
I'm happy to hear that it sounds good.
Do you have a melody in mind? Can we get a preview?
I have no idea. Because immediately when I think of melodies, my brain goes to Broadway. So if you ask me, it would be like, hearts can heal, I know it's true. I have seen it heal in you. That would be...
We could... Well, wait, okay. You could folk that up really fast. You could make that folk easy peasy. Seriously. Hearts can heal, I know it's true.
Heal in you.
Heal in you. Yeah, no, it would be, yeah. It's literally, yeah, no, you're singing it like Broadway, but you could sing it like folk, and it would be folk. There's nothing inherently Broadway about that melody.
Oh, I'm so happy. Wait, I'm so glad I'm doing this with you now.
Dude, oh, this is gonna be so exciting.
Oh,
This is gonna be, I can
so
even show you
fun.
how to release music, which is easy and you can definitely figure it out yourself. But also, I don't know, the process is so stressful that I do sort of wish I'd had someone to shepherd me through it.
No, I would love that because I'm so new to this, and like right now I have a goal up that if I hit 1,000 followers, I'm gonna do a real song cover, and I'm so stressed about it. I'm like, how do I release like legally a song cover?
Oh, so, okay. If you're releasing it through TuneCore or DistroKid, which are the two main ways that you would do it, they already have a built-in interface for it. You give a standard cut to the record label of the original, usually about 50%. So you just fill in the song. It'll give you an option to say, like, did you write this, or is it a song that already exists? And then if it's a song that already exists, you say what song it is, and then they'll handle the split and everything right there.
Wow. Okay, so that's not as intimidating as I thought.
It's super not that bad. Also, what do you mean if you hit 1,000? You're like 22 away.
Yeah, but the things take time, you know?
You're gonna hit 1,000 like 2 good streams from now.
Maybe.
Also, if you're from my community, follow her. Oh my gosh, let's get her to 1,000. I want to hear this cover.
You're so sweet. It's gonna be the Mario Odyssey song. So let's all jump up super high. High up in the sky. That one.
Wait, that's so cute.
I love that song.
Oh my gosh.
Sometimes I just sing
That's
it to myself.
adorable.
I like dancing too, so I'll do like a whole dance with it.
Oh my gosh.
Since she's chronically self-doubting even when it doesn't make sense. No, it's true.
Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. So how would you dance? Do you have a 3D model?
I don't.
Or...
No, I like to learn dances, and like I'm always dancing around the house. Like I memorized a bunch of Vocaloid dances.
Oh my god, that's so good. So wait, you're gonna do like your real body?
Probably not. I'll probably have like I think it's called an MV, where you have like an artist draw a picture and then do moving words and stuff.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Cause you were saying you were gonna dance, and I was like,
No, I was saying that I dance around when I sing that to myself. But I do that with everything.
Oh my god, okay. I was really, cause that would be so cool, but like, I don't know. Like, I guess chat's kind of seen my body, cause they've seen my New Year's outfit. But like, even so.
Yeah, I
definitely
wouldn't do a face reveal or anything.
Yeah, I've never done a face reveal. But I have done like I showed them an outfit on me. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, part of the reason I redid my model was that I wanted her body to be more like mine, so I feel like they kind of already knew what they were getting. So.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm also of the same body type.
Yeah.
Short and short.
Yeah.
Are you also really short?
No, actually. I'm about average height, but I'm petite in ways that, like, I have really tiny hands and feet, and I've always been thin and flat-chested. So I feel like I'm a similar shape to my model, even though yeah, she does give a shorter vibe than I do. I'm 5'6" in real life. 5'6", 5'7". I'm actually not really sure. I think somewhere in between. The doctor keeps saying 5'7" on things, but I swear I've measured at home and I'm 5'6".
That is above average.
Yeah, so I'm not short, but I have short people energy, where people who like only know me when I'm sitting down are always like, "Whoa, you're a lot taller than I thought." Like, people just kind of assume I'm short.
I have the opposite. I'm very short IRL, but I apparently give off tall people energy.
You kind of do, yeah.
Like, even because I was a cosplayer on Instagram.
Oh my gosh, me too!
Oh my gosh, the cosplayer to VTuber pipeline is so real.
What? Yes, oh my god. So real, that's crazy!
Yes. Tenshi is much shorter than she seems, yeah. So I did one of those question boxes, like, how tall do you think I am? And everyone's guessing like 5'7", 5'8", 6 feet. And I'm like, wait, do you really think I'm that tall?
How tall are you? Can I ask?
I'm like Yeah, pretty close corgi.
Wait, seriously? What?
Yeah. I'm very short.
That's tiny! Oh my god!
Yeah. I like to
My
make...
sister is 5 feet tall. I don't know, like, she has to, like, special buy her clothes. How do you...
I was making jokes yesterday that I buy kids clothes.
I do also buy kids clothes, but that's just because, okay, people are often like, oh, you're so small, you can wear kids clothes. Like, no, kids get pretty big, man. Kids clothes are just, like, cheaper.
They're cheaper. It's like, if you buy a t-shirt from Walmart, it's like 30 bucks for an adult. If I buy the same t-shirt for kids, it's like 15 bucks.
Exactly. That's why I buy kids clothes. And you don't have to be that small to do it.
Yeah.
My winter coat right now is from the kids section, and it slaps until I see a child wearing it, and then I want to die.
No, my one thing that I won't purchase kids are like outerwear, like my snowboarding stuff and like my winter stuff. It's all Columbia.
Oh my gosh, mine is all okay. My like big trick is if I'm buying like winter outerwear, like good winter outerwear, I'm always buying from the boys section because they expect boys to just like mess up their items. Like they expect boys to be like insanely rough on their clothes and boots and stuff, and that's why like literally for all of my outdoor, especially outdoor winter gear, it's always boys section. Always from the boys kids section.
I swear by Columbia. I've gone through about 3 pairs of their hiking boots now. And I purely wear hiking boots. I'm really like a sneakers and boots kind of girl, so if I had a footwear of choice, it's literally just hiking boots.
I literally only own my boots and my sneakers.
Same. I have one pair of heels. I don't
have other shoes.
And they're for cosplay.
Oh, yeah. No, I don't even have those anymore. I actually got rid of just got rid of the last pair of shoes I still had for cosplay.
Aw. I'm still doing some cosplay stuff, but really like not publishing anything anymore. You don't live in a place cold enough to own winter clothes? Oh.
Whoa, I'm almost jealous.
Yeah, it's cold.
Yeah, I was very cold today. I don't know what it's like where you are, but it was so cold here.
It's cold. We have hot summer and like a half month of chilly weather. Oh, so you're like in Florida. I got you.
Okay, but Mark, what counts as chilly? I don't trust this. I don't trust like that. He's gonna say it's like 65 degrees is chilly. Mark, what counts as chilly?
I mean, if you're Floridian like my grandparents, then 65 is pretty cold.
What? Okay. Okay.
I feel called out. You should. We are calling you out.
Oh, thank you, Will. That is so sweet of you.
Yes, my community. Make sure you guys are following Ellie. She's so sweet. What are your future goals as a VTuber?
Make my model better. Eventually maybe get another model.
Like another 2D?
Like this. Yeah, another 2D of this model. You know, I have a lot of like little goals. Like I need to remake my lore for the new lore, and I need to like replace my sticker transition. I need to make a new one that's for this one, and I need to make a new starting soon screen for this model. You know, I have a lot of little goals like that, and I have another song that I'm gonna be releasing soon. I'm not sure exactly when. Probably in a couple months, maybe 1 month. I don't know. And then other than that. Like, I don't know. I don't really have any numbers goals. You know what I mean? I feel like that kind of ruins it.
Yeah. The only reason I have a numbers goal right now is because, like, just songs are hard to release and record. So I was like, okay, that I'll put a number goal for that. But I never really want to think, like, oh, my goal is to hit partner because that depends on other people. I want goals that I can do.
Yeah, no, I feel like especially because you're so close to that number, that's like a very different thing. You know, it's like that's basically like saying I'll do it in a few weeks. You know, like that's the same thing.
Yeah. 50 degrees is spring weather for me. I think in like most northern places that's spring. Yeah. Especially now.
Yeah, that's spring. Most northern places. I live the farthest south and the warmest place I've ever lived. And it's, I mean, I basically referenced this before, so I don't mind saying I live in New York City, but also so many people do that, like, I don't even worry about it.
There's a lot of people in the city.
Yeah, when are you gonna dox me from that? That would be pretty impressive.
She lives on Avenue Q.
But I've always lived pretty far north of here, so this is like the most temperate it's ever been. But the thing is, I never get used to the cold. A lot of people who grow up in the cold and spend a lot of time in the cold, they're like less cold, and I'm always cold. I'm always cold, even here.
Yeah, in the city it tends to be warmer. Like I live in the mountains, and it's pretty cold.
Yeah.
Ellie actually lives in Chris's basement. Who is Chris?
Let's not talk about this, sorry.
No, it's okay. There's a lot of buildings to block the wind, yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of buildings to block the wind, although they also like funnel it into like a perfectly designed knife that will cut through you. Like all of the wind will be funneled into just like one avenue that will just like hit you like a brick wall.
Yeah, the wind it can be so crazy, especially because New York is kind of like on the water, sort of.
Yeah.
And the water makes it windier. I've been to the city. There's some parts of it that I like the tourist part.
No, does that mean you like Midtown, like Times Square?
Yeah.
That's the worst part.
Then the best pizza I ever had was in Times Square.
No! Oh my god, girl! I wish I could retroactively save you from that. The best pizza in New York is in Brooklyn, and Times Square is a garbage place full of piss and people who will try and sell you their own hats.
That's where the big Disney store is.
Yes, okay, but we do love the big Disney store.
Yes, I also like Greenwich Village. Because that's where Molly's Cupcakes is.
Yes! No, Greenwich Village is great. I'll give you that one. That one's great. But I can't believe Times Square. Ew.
And Chinatown. I like Chinatown.
Chinatown's great. Chinatown's great. No complaints here.
Like
Times Square is gross.
Like vegan dim sum is like the best vegetarian restaurant ever.
Wait, are you also vegetarian?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Wait, have you been to vegan dim sum?
Like one specifically, or just like the concept?
No, the restaurant is called Vegan Dim Sum.
I've never been there.
Yeah, okay.
But I have had vegan dim sum.
Yeah,
so.
you have to try it. Literally, because I know Buddha Budai is like across the street.
Oh yeah, I've been there.
Yeah, so if you go down the alleyway that Buddha Budai is across from, it's there. And no one knows about it because Buddha Budai is right across the street.
Oh my god, I'll have to go there next time. Next time I'm in that area, I will definitely make some time because that is something that intrigues me.
Yes, it's so good. Literally the fluffiest bao ever.
Oh my gosh.
I love bao.
Oh my gosh. Me too. Who doesn't? Who doesn't?
Times Square gave me a migraine. It definitely can be a sensory overload.
Times Square is a migraine.
I went there to watch Wicked on Broadway.
Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. I've only seen like one thing on Broadway when I was a really little kid. Inexplicably, the teacher who shared my mom's classroom like bought me tickets to see The Lion King on Broadway for my 5th birthday.
That's so
and that
cute.
was the only time I've ever. It was amazing. I loved it. I was like obsessed with it.
I love the Broadway production of Lion King. It's so cool.
Yeah, oh my gosh. I was absolutely obsessed. It like dominated my imagination.
I've seen a lot more off Broadway than I have on Broadway. The reason I saw Wicked on Broadway was because there's this thing, it's called sharing seats, where they have people donate tickets to like sick kids.
Oh.
So they were like, hey, we have these tickets for Wicked and we'll pay for your hotel for the night. You want to go to this city and watch Wicked? I was like, yeah.
Wait, you were a sick kid?
I am a sick kid.
You are a sick kid. Wow.
I'm an adult Twitch. That was a joke. Sorry.
Yeah, no. I didn't mean to imply that you, but yeah, no, I was wondering. Because my sister was, and we did a trip to Disney.
You did a make-a-wish to Disney?
Yeah, she's absolutely fine now. She got out of it unscathed, honestly,
Nice.
at a profit probably because she's like the best person I know at Mario Kart,
Mhm.
literally just because there was like nothing else to do in the hospital.
No, I tell that story all the time to my chat. How there's literally nothing to do in the hospital but play Mario
Yeah.
Kart.
Oh my god, yes. So honestly, I mean like obviously a lot of pain and suffering, obviously, but
But
at
lots of
the end of the
Mario Kart.
day, she got out of it a free trip to Disney and being the best person at Mario Kart I
Yes.
know.
I also made my Make-A-Wish to go to Disney.
Wait, really?
Yeah, did you guys stay at Give Kids the World too?
Yes!
Love that place.
Oh my god, this is so weird! This is crazy!
It's so fun. Am I your sister?
I feel like, well, because here's the thing, is like, honestly, I've always suspected that she might be just under 5 feet and she's just lying. So that
Oh
would
my
that would
gosh.
be big because it would confirm what I swear I've known for years.
What was your favorite part of Give Kids the World? Because I love that place.
I don't know. I was small. She's
Oh.
a good deal older than I am, which is
Mhm.
probably another reason why it's definitely not you. But I was very small, so I don't super remember. Most of what I remember about Disney was that the songs played all the time.
Yes, all of the songs all the time, everywhere. I love it.
Yeah. What about you? Maybe it'll spark a memory for me.
So one of the really cool parts about Give Kids the World was that like you get free ice cream all the time.
Yes, I do remember that. I just
Yeah.
assumed that was true all over Disney.
No, because like with Make-A-Wish, they give you a gift card for food. So, but at Give Kids the World, it's like free meals and free ice cream, and
Yeah.
they give you lots of presents. Like every night in your room, there are presents there for you, which I thought was really cool. And then my sister was more creative with her Make-A-Wish. She was like, "Let's go to South Africa."
Wait, you both? Whoa.
Yeah, one of my sisters also got a Make-A-Wish because she had like an interesting blood vessel in her brain.
Interesting.
Times Square is brighter in person than on TV, but I couldn't find MTV out there. All I remember is a giant Pac-Man game at Dave & Buster's. It was next to Applebee's. I haven't been into any of those stores.
I mean, I've been to Dave & Buster's because, as you all know, I'm very, very passionate about DDR. And that's one of the only places to play on, like, a real pad. So I do frequently stop into the Dave & Buster's in Times Square on my way home from work so that I can play some DDR.
I love round one because they have DDR and they also have UFO catchers, and I'm like addicted to UFO catchers.
Whoa, wait, Aldoan, are you South African? From the knowledge you're dropping right now.
Yeah, we went to Cape Town, we went to Hermanas, and then we did the garden route to go on safari.
Oh, that's so cool.
It was really cool. Safari was so fun. You are South African, neat. And
Oh
yeah,
my god, Aldoan, that's crazy. I was literally saying the other day that South African accents are like my favorite accents. I love how much they pronounce every consonant. It's so like it's like ASMR but just talking.
I used to have neighbors when I lived in the Midwest that were South African.
Well, okay, this probably contributes to part of why I am so obsessed with the South African accent. Okay, so I was in a choir growing up, and like the choir was all girls. But there was this boys choir from South Africa that would like come and visit and tour in the United States, and when they would like stay with us as their host families, not with my family, but like with us, the choir, and they would like perform with us for a few days, and we were all obsessed with them.
That's so cool.
We were all absolutely obsessed with them. Everybody had like a favorite, a crush. And so like to this day, like South African people, I meet them and I'm just like, oh my gosh.
That's so funny. I love that. She's obsessed with the accent. I love accents. I think accents are very cool. Every time I hear someone with an accent, I'm like, wow, you're really cool. It just makes you like 10 times cooler. Glad you enjoyed it. If anyone ever comes to RSA, go to Cape Town. It's gorgeous. Yeah, Cape Town was so pretty. We also went to like the Cape of Good Hope, which is like I forgot something most point in the world, and you can take a picture there, and it's super windy, and there were ostriches. Did you know ostriches just walk around South Africa? Like at the zoo, they're behind bars, but in South Africa, they just chill. Oh, your mic went out again. Oh no. Is it the Discord thing?
I think I fixed it.
Yeah.
I think I fixed it.
You did?
Nice.
I wonder why it keeps doing that.
I need to fix it. I think it's a driver issue. I just got a new interface so that I could use my 3DO, and then since I got it, it just disconnects randomly.
Oh, that's so stinky.
It's pretty stinky, but I'll fix it. God, yeah, way less angry than cassowaries. Cassowaries are very cool. Honestly, probably my favorite bird because they're just so cool.
They're like dinosaurs.
Exactly. So wait, you never said what's your favorite accent?
Oh, probably British.
What? Oh my god, terrible.
I love British accents, but like posh English.
Hello, governor in it. That's terrible.
No, it's like Bridgerton. Oh my gosh, everyone in Bridgerton's so hot.
I guess, God, I don't know. I think mostly I just like how they dress, though.
Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with the fashion in Bridgerton.
I like the outfits. I don't know how much I like the accents because they're all like I can't do it, but I don't like British accents.
Oh, I think they're great. Is your favorite accent South African?
Probably, but I really like Brazilian accents too. I think that they're so like nice. I love Brazilian Portuguese. I love the sound of it. I love all that, like,
sou brasileira.
What?
My grandma is Brazilian. I'm like 50%. I'm Latina.
Oh my god! I'll just climb down to hell now. I'll be somewhere else.
I was like,
terrible.
No, it's so funny because I find it the opposite. I don't find Portuguese accents attractive.
What? Oh my god!
Yeah.
I love that sound.
The rolling R.
And the like je, that one.
Oh, the ja.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's so good. I like literally half of my TikTok feed is just like people singing songs in Portuguese because I just love the sound.
I learned the rolling. I've been doing the rolling R since I was a kid because English, believe it or not, is not my first language.
What's your first language?
It's the heavenly language. I cannot actually say what it is.
Oh, okay, cool.
You could do a northern accent because you learned from improv. Isn't northern accent like Canadian?
Yeah, like
Oi.
it's pretty cold out there, eh?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a moose across the road, eh?
Yeah, it's just like Midwest, but more so.
Someone was trying to show me a Toronto accent, and I was like, that's just the Bronx.
What?
They literally...
There's a Bronx up there?
Yeah, they sound exactly like the Bronx from Toronto, apparently.
Don't you know? That's so funny. That's so funny. I would never have guessed that. I thought all Canadians spoke like if you just like moved the slider past the end on the Midwest accent. I always thought they just spoke like that.
Apparently it's a regional thing. You could do a really good Valley Girl accent. I love hearing people's impressions.
Me too. I'm so bad at them. I always meant to get better.
I
know a lot of VTubers like train at that.
I could do like random impressions. Like I could do Pikachu and Navi from The Legend of Zelda.
Can we hear?
Pikapi. Pikapi.
That's so good.
And hey, listen. Hey, listen.
Whoa, that's so good.
I have a thing with my ADHD where if something sounds really funny, I'll just pick it up and like quietly repeat it to myself all the time.
Echolalia.
Is that what it's called?
Mm-hmm.
I had no idea. I didn't know there was a word for it.
There you go.
I learned a new word. But yeah, I do that all the time.
My sister, the other sister, used to do that, like all the time, with a very specific voice where she would just repeat everything in like this. She'll do it for me once on my birthday every year, and it's like the thing that I look forward to more than any present. Is like every year, once on my birthday, I get to call her and be like, "Do it, do it."
Do the thing.
She'll be like, I can't even imitate it. I wish I could do this for all of you. If I could imitate it, I wouldn't do anything else ever. This is just what my character would talk like. But it's like she like puffs up her cheeks and like, okay, give me something to say.
Bulbasaur.
Bulbasaur. It's so good. I can't do it at all. But like, I wait all year.
Oh, but now I'm trying to do it. Bulbasaur.
Yeah, it's like puffed up cheeks.
Oh, and Donald Duck. But I feel like a lot of people could do Donald.
Do it, I can't. That's so good.
My dad used to do that one all the time, so I was like, I could do that too, because you're my dad, and that means I have to be able to do it.
Yeah, I'm half you.
I'm 50% of your genetics, gosh darn it!
Oh my god. I can't do any. I can do like a really spot on impression of this one kid that I had a class with, and people who knew him were like, wow, that's so impressive. But the problem is that he's not famous. I just had a class with him, and now this skill is useless.
Hey, useless skills can sometimes be the best. I watched America's Got Talent yesterday, and wow, that was a useless skill. But they were on America's Got Talent, so someone had to think they were talented. It was arm coordination.
Well, what does that mean?
They were coordinating the arms. They're like arms to move and look like an illusion, kind of.
Like their own arms?
Yeah, like it was a bunch of people and they were moving their arms like together. It was weird.
They were moving their arms together. This is impossible to imagine. I have no idea what you are describing.
It was very weird. I don't know how else to describe it. Why does stream look weird? Is it a bit? No. What do you mean?
What looks weird?
What looks weird, Corvus? Is it because I'm 2D and Ellie is 3D? Is it like throwing you off?
So the problem is that Vito Ninja is bad. It's very bad. And isn't that a shame? So unfortunately the quality is like really bad for my model transmission on here. The black bar at the top?
Yeah, that's because of like the ninja thing. The OBS ninja thing.
Oh, I think I could fix that. Here, wait. I think I could fix that.
Oh, it went away for like a second. Oh, now you've gone away.
Oh no! Now I've gone away!
We lost her! Quick, everyone say nice things about Ellie while she's not here. Quick, everyone say, you gotta do it quickly, because she's gonna come back.
Oh god. Oh god. How did this happen?
Took my meds and Ellie disappeared. That means they're working, I think.
Be gone, intrusive thoughts.
I'll look after your bug collection.
Thank you. Thank you, Alderman. Oh gosh.
Ellie is adorable. I love her so much, like beyond words. She is really cute. She's so cute, guys.
Thank you so much. What? Oh my god. Thank you. I'm sorry. I don't know why everything is going wrong.
It's
why
okay.
Is it always like
it's
this?
just it's the lore. It's VTuber scuff.
VTuber scuff.
If there wasn't scuff, we wouldn't be VTubers.
Why is it always? It's because we're running like a million different programs at the same time, and they're all pretty untested.
Ellie is absolutely adorable. She is. She's so cute, guys.
Thank you. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, VTuber scuff. It happens. We're
so
almost.
real.
We're almost there. We're almost there.
It's okay.
It's restarting.
Don't worry about it. These things happen. I've seen it happen. I've had it happen. I have scuff every day of the week.
Oh god. Okay.
Yeah, Ellie's got to reboot. The little robot powered down. Now she's got to boot back up.
Yeah.
Well, I can't call her little because she's taller than me.
We're just turning it off and back on again real quick.
That fixes everything, always, I think.
Everything, always.
Oh, now it's the whole screen.
Okay, well.
Wait.
We'll see.
Oh, maybe. No.
Huh.
Flashback.
Is this worse?
Oh. Okay, now you're back. Yes. But now we need to do the chroma key again.
Yes. Oh no. Okay. And now if we just... How do I do this? Oh, I forgot how to do this.
The takeover begins. This is Ellie's stream now.
No! I promise. This is not my intention.
It's okay, don't worry. The robots overthrow the angels first, huh? Oh, we knew it would...
Here, wait. I have an idea. Instead of chroma keying, if you just turn off the chroma key, and then... Oh wait, is that the wrong way? I think that's the wrong way. And then we just move me all the way to the side. It won't look very pretty, but it will work.
Oh, hey, hang on. You went 2 to the side.
Oh no!
I don't... Wait, that's my background. Oh, why is that not locked? There we go. It makes you smaller.
Oh, okay. Well, I can make myself bigger again. Am I on there?
Yeah, you're here.
Okay, I need to be on the other side.
Okay.
Oh god.
Now I can make you bigger. There we go. That works. Now it looks like
okay.
you're on a TV.
Now it looks like I'm on a TV. And here, let me make myself bigger here. If I just go... Why am I so bad at this? Okay. Camera. And we wanna... Orthographic projection, a little bigger, and then we go like
Perfect.
there. Yeah? Really?
Yeah. Now
Oh my gosh. We did it, and now the quality isn't even as bad.
yeah, I think that actually improved it.
Yeah. Nice.
Awesome.
It could be it sure could be better, but
Hey,
can
scuff.
you maybe like a little smaller?
Yeah, I can make it a little smaller.
Nice. And then we'll be similar sizes.
There, that should be good, I think.
I'll see it on stream in a minute. But yeah, no. Perfect. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Woo!
We did it. And now
We're back. We're so back.
we're so back. It's like it is much better quality wise though.
Yeah.
But yeah, Vito Ninja just like degrades everything so much.
I've never used it before.
Really?
I had one other 3D VTuber come on, but he seemed to know the program really well.
Huh. And it just like didn't look like garbagey.
I don't know, because his model was interesting.
Oh, can you turn off the chroma key?
Oh, I thought I did turn it off.
Oh, because there's still like just a hole where my where it's green on my antenna, so I assumed. But perhaps I am the fool.
Did that fix it? I went in and I checked that there's no filters, but...
Huh. Oh, yeah, there we go.
Ooh.
All fixed now.
Hello, Scar.
Nice.
Welcome.
Oh, thank you, Will. And hello, Scar. Okay, yeah. Wow, that looks so much. I look so much better.
She's higher
Soon I'll
quality
get
now.
this. I'll hammer it out, and it'll just work. It'll just work. I swear, soon.
One day.
one day. I guess that's my biggest goal as a VTuber, is just like make something better. Oh, someone had asked if I would ever consider joining an agency, and I want to hear your answer first.
I think really the only agency I would join would be HoloLive.
Oh my god, because they're so good.
They are. I love HoloLive. Would you ever join an agency?
I think so. I mean, it would depend. I would have to have like a lot of conversations with them first.
Mhm.
And like, this is assuming, I mean, obviously like, this is, I don't think it's ever gonna happen, but I would love to have like the guidance, you know?
Mhm.
And I would love to have someone like planning collabs for me, because I feel like that's somewhere I really struggle as a VTuber. I just like always forget to do it. I put it off. I'm shy, you know, etc.
The hardest part of planning collabs, because I'm always reaching out to people, is getting other people to reply.
What? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Well, if you ever wanna do something, please let me know. I will reply, if nothing else.
Yeah, I'd love to hang out again. This has been so fun.
This has. I would definitely consider it, at least, because like there are so many things that would be so cool about it, and like having that budget and being able to just like make things come true, you know, for everybody. And then also like having kind of the built-in like friends and social aspect, and I feel like that would be really fun, but also I'm hard to control. And I feel like that might be
honestly
a challenge.
After watching The Last Wave, like they have Narissa Ravencroft too, who literally eats with scissors.
That's true. That's true. I can't be more of a goblin than that.
I think there are other interesting VTuber agencies, but if I ever like had to restart, it would have to be with Holo. I think that would be like the only way.
Yeah, there are a lot of agencies that let you like keep your existing brand and model.
Yeah.
And like, obviously, I don't think any of those would want me now that I'm like 3D and lower quality, but I definitely would consider it more, because like to start over completely, to have to like tell everyone in your community like I'm just going away now.
Yeah,
that just feels so mean.
It does. Like, I always think about it. I'm like, I would drop hints.
Yeah.
So they know that I'm not gone. Like I'll say like, see you in another life, so they know.
So chat, now you know.
Now you know.
If she ever says that.
Right, it's Shiori, yeah. Ping them again? Alright, I'm gonna ping Zintreya.
What?
I don't mean right now, don't worry.
That's ambitious. That is so ambitious.
I reach out to everyone. Like, I've tried reaching out, because you never know who will reply. So I've had like some really, really cool people on. Like Olivia Monroe was really cool. I've had the opportunity to interview a few of the girls FC, which has been really fun. I want to interview Giga, but Giga has DMs turned off.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Vshoujo, I think
I'm honestly surprised they don't all have DMs turned off.
Surprisingly, a lot of people have them turned on. Like Onigiri has DMs turned on, but that doesn't mean, you know, they're looking at them.
Yeah.
Girl DM has her DMs turned on.
Yeah, that I know.
Yeah, Will came here from Ollie's community. Ollie had we had a really fun interview. And I'm thankful a few of her people have stayed here.
Oh. Well, I hope that some of my people will stay here too, because you're amazing.
You're so sweet. I hope some of my people will check you out too, especially I know I'm gonna be lurking in your bug talk.
Yeah, I'm so excited for it. I'm so excited for it. Oh, I do love Numi. I do love Numi a lot.
I would love to reach out to Numi, but she has DMs turned off. And it's so hard to reach out to like bigger VTubers, because I think they look at your numbers and they're like, why are you trying to talk to me?
People do that even at our size, which is so funny to me. Like, people will write to me and be like, I didn't expect you to respond or whatever. And it's like, what person is so conceited at like 2,000 followers that they're like, I couldn't talk to a peasant? Like, what?
No.
like people who like haven't made affiliate yet, like will write to me and they'll be like, I know that you probably won't respond because whatever, and it's like, who is like that? What person is like that? We're all tiny.
We're all like, even if I got big, I'd still mentally be like small. Like, oh, I have a mere 30 people watching me, you know?
Yeah, no, I mean, like, okay, I kind of feel like 30 is like the sweet spot, honestly. I feel like 30 is like a really good number.
It's a really good number, and I love the people. I say it all the time, so they know. They're probably like a little bit like, oh, Tenshi loves us, because yeah, I do. I do, chat. I love you.
Oh my god, I have like just the cutest, sweetest people on all of Twitch. I don't know, they're so good.
They're so sweet. I love hanging out with them. They bully me a little bit, but that's to be expected.
Yeah, they gotta. That's their job.
They gotta keep streamer in line.
Honest work.
It's say, cat. Oh, you're a woman. You won't respond to me. I only respond to women. Only cute girls.
Oh my god. But yeah, no, it's definitely weird to me. I mean, like, at a certain point, I completely understand why people would do it.
Yeah.
I've definitely had some people in my DMs who were a challenge, and I wasn't really sure how to handle it or what to do. And so, like, I could definitely see myself. Like, Numi has talked about the incident that made her turn off her DMs, and I, like, completely respect it, you know?
Yeah. So I understand when people do it, because I've had the issue on Instagram of, like, random people trying to propose marriage to me.
And even if they're not doing that, just like, it can be really hard to communicate. Like, I care so much about all of you, but like, I don't, if I were to like be giving you guys honest good morning and good night texts every day, it wouldn't be coming from a real place, you know? Because like, there are too many people, it wouldn't, right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to be doing that unless it's coming from a real place, you know?
Yeah. Corgi, no, you could stay. You're 3 corgis and a trench coat.
That's so cute!
But I completely understand, because like sometimes you get a DM and it just says hi.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh god.
What do I do with that?
What am I supposed to do?
Please, I beg of everyone, please don't just send me hi. Send me anything else. I can't. When I get a text, like anything, a DM, like something on Twitter, anything that's just like hi, I'm just like, oh no. Like, I just like hear alarm bells in my head and I don't know what to do.
Like hi or just hey. And you're like, oh no, please say anything else.
It's so hard because they're like they want you to then like make a conversation happen with them, and it's like, I don't know how to do that. Like,
yeah,
I'm not good at conversation.
I don't know what expectations to have going into this conversation.
Exactly.
Like, do you want to ask me where I got a wig from? Do you want advice on like growing your social media? Like, what is this going to turn into? Are you going to ask me out? And I hate when that happens. Oh my gosh.
God, yeah. Oof.
That's how I was with Ellie. Now we're workout buddies. Oh, did you start with hi?
Vincent, I don't think you started with hi. We were friends for a while. You were in chat for a long time. I knew you. And by the time we were talking, I believe that wasn't even the first thing you reached out about. But yeah, we are workout buddies now. We do push-ups.
Do you just randomly like text each other, do push-ups now?
Exactly. Literally exactly that.
On the ground now.
On the ground now. What? Vincent, you were nervous? I'm always amazed that anyone would be nervous to message me. I'm such a dork.
Apparently, people have told me in the past that I'm intimidating, but I don't understand why. I'm literally just like a dum-dum.
Right? I feel like that's it's a hard line to walk to, because I feel like on the one hand, so many VTubers are like silly little guys, you know?
Yes.
But at the same time, it's like, if you present that too much, there is this risk that like, it will make it seem okay. I am not experienced dating wise. I'm not very dating experienced, and I talk about that sometimes on stream. But then like people see that as like an invitation, like they will be my experience, and I don't. Hello, I do not want this.
See, I'm the opposite. I have dating experience, and I've outright said, like, I'm done.
What a Chad. What a Sigma.
I've just like traumatic dating stories. I have them.
Oh god. I mean, I guess I kind of do. Mostly it's just like I get very anxious and I throw up. Is something that's happened on the only 2 things that could really be called dates I've ever been on.
Ellie, if you swiped on Noodle Boy, you can.
I'm scared. I don't want to puke in his cat's litter box again. I don't need that to happen.
Wait, did you really puke in a cat litter box?
I puked in a boy's cat's litter box. I did.
Oh no.
And I threw up on a girl's shoes. And those are the only times I have thrown up in a romantic context.
It's okay, it happens. The anxiety, you like hurl a little bit.
Yeah. You just and that's why I don't understand, like I'm scared. I'm scared because like well, okay, if nothing's happened yet, you could just run out of there after you puke. You're out of there. It's over. It's done.
Yeah.
I'm like a spitting lizard. But if you get into a more romantic context, then it's harder. And I live in fear of I am so afraid of like what if I get pukey while I'm kissing someone? What would I do? How would I ever recover?
Would you kiss someone on a first date? I'm curious.
I don't know. I don't know the rules. I have, I guess. Like one of the kisses was with someone I was on a first date with, but we knew each other very well because we'd been in a band for a while.
Oh, cool. I like to think the right person would be chill and understand. Yeah, we all have anxiety these days.
We all have anxiety these days. We're so poorly adjusted.
We are so like maladjusted. We have so many mental issues. We are scarred.
What's wrong with us?
9/11 messed us up.
Oh my god. It really was. It really was. 9/11 did this to us. I was talking with a friend the other day about like, cause you're like, we're probably like similar in terms of like, not really remembering 9/11 that well, but remembering the aftermath of 9/11. And like, I didn't know that it was like weird for there to be flags everywhere. I didn't know that it was weird for like every car to have like 1 million flag bumper stickers and for like a house to have multiple American flags. Like, I didn't know that was weird.
Corgi, just let me have this, okay?
Wait, what?
True love is holding your lover's hair back as they throw up. That is true love. That's real love. I love how the first thing I hear when I get here is about 9/11. Welcome, Shin. That's very normal.
Yeah, we're just talking about girl stuff, just girl talk.
Girl
just
talk.
Girl talk.
Just girly things. They hit the second tower. Turn on the TV.
Jet fuel can't melt steel beams. I am kidding. I'm not a truther, I promise.
I had another question. I keep forgetting my questions. I have to write them down. Like, I have my standard list, but I have to write down questions as they come to me, or I forget. Goldfish brain, I swear. What's one of your favorite VTubing memories?
Okay, this is maybe silly and small, but when I decided on this rebrand, it was like really sudden, and I was really not sure about it at all. But I just kind of went live, and I was like, do you guys still like me like this? It feels more me, but please still like me. And a couple of the people in my community quoted my own lyrics back. Here for all the ways you've changed and everyone you've ever been. And it just, I still like, I tear up when I think about that. That was so sweet.
That's so cute. That's adorable.
What are yours? What are your favorite VTubing memories?
Oh my gosh, there's so many. So when I revealed this outfit, I didn't tell anyone I was getting a new outfit except Mr.
my God.
Soffit. Mr. Soffit was the only one because he's my manager, sort of. So instead, I arranged an entire 2-hour murder mystery stream where chat had to figure out 10 clues to see who killed me, and then I asked a bunch of VTubers if I could use their PNGs and frame them for murder. I literally like came into their DMs. I'm like, hey, can I frame you for murder? And they're like, yeah, sure. Here's a picture of me. And then I arranged it so chat had to play like a bunch of games and figure out the clues. And in the end, I just revealed that it was a new outfit and I wasn't actually dead.
Oh my gosh, that's so cute! Wait, I love that. That's brilliant.
It was so fun. I was a nervous wreck leading up to it just because I'm like really anxious and a perfectionist, like I mentioned before. So I was like, oh my gosh, they're gonna hate it. They're gonna hate it. And then everyone I think they had a great time.
I bet they did. That sounds so fun. So wait, you have a manager?
Sort of. Mr. Soffit's like my manager consultant. He's the one that pushed me, like gave me the final push. He's like, debut, do it. Go ahead, coward.
So fancy. You're so fancy.
I'm not fancy. It's not like an official thing. He's also like my best friend, so I tell him everything.
Oh. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Whenever I have like a decision, he's also very autistic. So he doesn't hold back. So I'll be like, hey, I have this idea, and he'll be like, no, that's terrible, or no, that's really great. You should do it.
Yeah, I love that. I love that about us. Autistic culture. I love it.
Yes. Bat did it. We already cleared up. Bat did not kill me. Not this time.
God, that's so cool. I guess like none of my like close IRL friends are like into VTubing as a thing. So like I was their introduction to most of it, and like I would not call Joe. My best friend Joe, he's like on streams sometimes, and he like helps out with stuff in terms of giving me opinions. But for the most part, he's like, I don't understand this, but I respect it. So
he doesn't get it, but he appreciates the vibes.
He appreciates the vibes. Yeah. So he's like helpful for some things, but for the most part, he could never be a manager.
I love that. That's so cute.
Joe, best boy. Joe is pretty great. Joe's pretty great.
Mr. Soffit and I were talking one day. He's like, hey, have you ever heard of Bat at video games? It's like,
what?
No. And he sent me a video of this VTuber. He's like, do you know what VTubers are? I was like, yeah, I watch Gura. And then I told him about my plans that I gave up on to become a VTuber. And he was like, you should do it. Like, okay.
You should do it. I'm so glad you did.
I am too. I have so much fun with it. And every time I get off stream, I'm like, oh my gosh, I had so much fun tonight. And I'll tell him and he'll be like, see?
Dude, same. It's like literally, it turns around my mood every time. Like every time I'm just like, I'm gross. Leave me to rot right after work. And then I like go on stream and I finish stream and I'm just like, everything is so good.
It's too late, Mr. Soffit. I already put it in general. Joe's best boy is chess boy. Chai is behest.
Behest boy. Wait, that's so funny. That's so funny. Oh my god. Yeah, those are some A+ boys. If anybody is looking for a boy for some reason,
boy squad.
Might I suggest one of those 3 boys? They're great.
You can't have Mr. Soffit. He's mine. Sorry. I guess I'll share him with you, Ellie, if you need a Mr. Soffit in your life.
Don't worry. I'm not trying to steal your I don't know what to call it. Manager, I guess. I'm not trying to steal, but at some point I just want someone to, because making decisions is hard.
It's so hard.
I just want someone to tell me.
That's why I ask him.
Exactly. Like that's the thing, is like I really mostly am self-managing. I do my own clips, I do my own editing, and I do my own schedules, and God help me, I plan my own collabs, just not very well. But the only thing that I desperately want is someone to just tell me like, this is the direction you're taking on this, you know?
Well, if you ever need help, social media management is kind of like my job.
Well, that would be amazing. Thank you. I mean, I would happily trade producing your song for
Yeah, if you ever need any advice, like
asking you questions.
literally one of the things I do is just telling people how they can improve their social medias. Like I do consultations.
This will be fun. You should look at my TikTok really quick and tell me what I'm doing wrong.
Okay. What is your TikTok?
I don't remember whether it's Ellie_MiniBot or Dumb Little Robot. It might be Dumb Little Robot with underscores between and like LIL and not little.
Dumb Little Robot. Let's see. TikToks are a little harder. I usually have to. Oh yes, it is Dumb Little Robot. I usually have to look at analytics. Oh, 8914. We have about the same number.
Nice.
Oh my gosh, your last few videos are doing numbers. That's incredible. Have you noticed what time are you posting at?
So I've had the same schedule for like a long time. They were doing a little better than they're doing now, and then they were doing a little worse for a while, and now they're doing better again. I don't know. I mostly just like shake fist at God and hope for the best.
So one of the things, okay, the first thing I'm noticing is your captions aren't long enough. TikTok adores long captions because it keeps people on the video for longer.
Long captions? What do you mean? Like
write very descriptive captions. And also
like titles and stuff?
Yeah, and utilizing hashtags. I wouldn't recommend using any hashtags that could potentially take people off the app. They hate that. So using popular trending hashtags like Valentine's Day is coming up. So Valentine's Day related hashtags are doing numbers right now. Like, let's see. I just for comparison, I'm going to look at my last posted TikTok for a company. Because I'm working with like 3 charities right now and running their TikToks because they're like, we have no idea what we're doing, please. Okay. The last one got about 10K views. And the hashtags I used were shop small, Valentine's goals, BFF, Galentine's Day.
Wow. That's a real hashtag Galentine's Day. I don't know how to use any of those words.
So just like silly things like that. And then TikTok also really likes photo collages right now, which is a little harder when you're a VTuber.
That's hard, yeah.
You're too boomer for TikTok. It's hard. There definitely is a science to it, like posting times and stuff. Like the best times to post are when people are either on their way to school or getting out of school, because even though the app is growing, it's still mostly dominated by children.
Oh, that's so interesting. I guess I do usually post. So I always post on the bus, like on my way to work. So it's like always the same time every day. But I only post on Tuesdays. But yeah, it's always the same time every Tuesday.
But that's good because all these apps, the number one thing all these apps do is reward consistency.
Well, I have been very consistent. What do you do on Twitter though? Because I think that's probably my worst.
Twitter, your engagement, the number one thing I see people doing wrong on Twitter is not talk about themselves enough. Like, be conceited on Twitter. Tell people that you're like the number one at something. Post pictures, especially pictures do really well. Videos don't do as well, but pictures definitely do really well because people see it before they read the caption. And people are on your page to see your story. They want to know about you. And then also posting between the hours of 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. is generally the best in EST.
Oh, I never, because that's when I'm at work.
Yeah. So what I do, if I know I'm going to be out for a bit, is I schedule a post to go out. Like the Twitter scheduling tool is a lifesaver for that. I do that for my schedules.
Do that.
Yeah, if you go to where like you look at where it says post on Twitter, there's a little schedule. It looks like a calendar, and then you could schedule your post to go out in advance. It's a lifesaver, and I love that they have that because Instagram and TikTok do not have that.
That's crazy. Oh my gosh. I know YouTube does. I basically gave up on YouTube Shorts. It was like, I don't know. I was doing better on TikTok, and also like YouTube people, like people on YouTube Shorts, they want to watch people go live on YouTube. In my experience, they don't really want to watch people go live on Twitch. And so I just I was seeing like even when I did good numbers, it like didn't translate as much into like engagement on Twitch as it did on other platforms for the same numbers. And so I just kind of gave up on it. Do you do YouTube Shorts?
So I tried to do YouTube Shorts. Honestly, I do VTubing for fun. So I'm like, I don't want to use my job for this. I do this for everyone else.
Fair.
That's why I don't edit any VODs. I upload them as is.
That makes a lot of sense. Although I don't know, I kind of like it. I think it's kind of fun to like find the cutest parts of each VOD and clip them out and like make them work on their own. I understand why you wouldn't want to do that if you do that all day for work, but
Yeah.
I find it fun.
Because I spend a lot of time like filming and editing TikToks and stuff.
Oh God, yeah, no, fair.
But like the conversion rates for all these things are generally pretty low, especially because all the apps will try and obscure posts that have links that lead outside of them, because all these apps want to keep you within the app. So if you say like, hey, I'm going live today at such and such time,
Yeah, no.
they don't like that. But if you do it without adding a link, it doesn't do as bad.
Yeah, I never post a link or anything. I don't even say that I stream on Twitch, except like in my bio on TikTok. But yeah, TikTok's conversion rate is good in my experience. Like I don't know, I had like 5 people follow me for my last one.
That's great. That's really good.
Yeah, which is like that's decent, right? Like 5 people, that's like a good stream. And so like I definitely do think that people do find me on Twitch from TikTok, but that said, like no one, like basically no one found me on YouTube, on Twitch through YouTube. So I kind of gave up on YouTube.
Yeah, all of my YouTube followers are from Twitch.
Yeah, exactly, same.
I think and actually I actually did have pretty good conversion from Twitter. I need to study it a little bit more for mine.
The thing about that is that so many of those, okay, at least this was my experience, and I think it was probably very warped by the fact that I was really bad at Twitter, but I do think that like a lot of the follows that I got on Twitter were like other streamers who were like largely there to self-promote.
Yeah. I noticed that a lot too. And then I had a few posts that popped off before my debut, and that kind of helped.
Yeah, I bet it would.
Like, I asked people to show me pictures of their pets. And
There you go.
my Twitter was legitimately broken for a few days. Because
That sounds amazing.
I got so many pictures of people's like dogs and cats and fish and lizard that I couldn't.
That's literally all I want.
I couldn't scroll through my replies. It wouldn't load.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
It was pretty crazy. So I think that's how I got like the bulk of my followers from Twitter. But I don't think people knew they were following a VTuber.
Oh my god. Tricking them, the old bait and switch.
Yeah, they thought they were following me for cute pictures of a dog. Ha, you just get pictures of my face that I put really close up for some reason.
I love that though. I love that all VTubers have to do the like got any games on your phone face, like right up close.
Yes, all the time. I call it my no thinking face. I always say like this is not a face meant for thinking.
My face is never for thinking.
There are no thoughts behind these eyes.
Same.
YouTube viewership rarely converts. The pipeline goes clip segments, edited VODs, full VODs, watching on Twitch.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or they're just like looking for people who stream on YouTube, which I did consider because I don't know. Everybody, like a lot of my favorite streamers all stream on Twitch. And so like I already was very used to the interface and everything. Whereas like I don't really watch a lot of YouTube streams or YouTube streamers.
I watch
like I mostly watch like clips afterwards. Sorry, continue.
Yeah, no, I watched like some YouTube streamers like Pippa and Fuai Moko. I think they're adorable. But otherwise it's really just clips. Like I watch everyone on Twitch, like Iron Mouse and Batat and
yeah.
and you.
Oh my god, I can't believe you watch me. That's so crazy. I'm
Twitch good to watch? Yeah, I like Twitch's interface for streaming. It's very like user friendly.
Exactly. Although I do like that YouTube gives the streamers more of the money. So like there's a way that when I watch on YouTube, I feel like I'm doing more good.
Yeah, like I try to watch directly from their channels. Like I know Iron Mouse has like Iron Mouse Daily, I try to watch on that one, or like sometimes I watch the VTuber news guy, False ID.
Yeah, of course.
Oh,
Gotta stay up to
you also
date.
watch him?
Yeah,
I like to know what's happening in the VTuber sphere.
me too. I don't really understand it, but I would like to.
Sometimes I'm like, oh, what? Clickbait title. Now I have to watch.
Yeah. Yeah, gosh. And like I love knowing what VTubers are getting up to. It's just such a crazy unhinged bunch. It's really the Wild West.
It is. Oh, you also watch VNU? I'm friends with Mita and Sion.
You're friends with them?
Yeah, I had them both on Ten Talks. They're so sweet.
That's so cool. Oh my gosh. Why am I on here? Girl, you're pulling like famous people.
No, I like to have everyone on because I like to talk about everyone's experiences, you know? I think it's so important for people to see VTubers like big and small. How because everyone gives pretty similar answers to a lot of the basic questions, like how you felt when you debuted and oh, this is another question. What's your advice for new VTubers?
Just start streaming.
Yes. And don't
It doesn't matter. Don't save up for a good model. It doesn't matter. Just start streaming.
Yes, and don't spend money before you know if you like to stream.
Yes. Oh my god, I see people do that all the time. It kills me. It kills me. People are buying like $6,000 models and then they don't even like streaming.
I know. I saw someone whose model, like I was mutuals on Instagram with someone whose model had to be at least 10K with rigging. She got like one of those premium gacha artists to do it.
Oh my god.
And I think she streamed twice and I never saw her again.
Yeah, no, you see it all the time. It's insane. And so like the thing that I would say is like PNGs are free if you go on Picrew and you find one that you like that allows commercial use. You can literally just make two versions, one with the mouth closed and one with the mouth open. Voila, free PNG tuber.
Free PNG.
Develop your character, go live, see if you actually like this, then invest. You don't need a good mic, you don't need, and like the thing is like, will it help? Obviously. Like I'm not gonna lie, I feel like a lot of VTubers are like, what matters is your personality. Like no, people definitely look at your production quality. People definitely will like better production quality, but like you should, if you don't like it enough to go live with a PNG, you won't like it enough to go live with your expensive model.
Yes. It's so true, honestly. And I actually did not try streaming before I got a VTuber model. But
it sounds like you didn't need to though.
Yeah, I was a cosplayer on Instagram. I knew I wanted to do it. It's like this is the natural next step.
Yeah. So, just one step deeper.
Mita was
oh my
unhinged.
gosh.
Yes, Mita was
Please.
unhinged. Yes. Oh, Sophet has plans. I can't tell anyone what they are.
Oh my gosh, I'm so curious. Now I'm gonna die. I won't ask, but I am so curious. Yeah, no, but like I use a pretty cheap microphone. Everything I use is pretty cheap except for the stuff that like chat bought me. But like I went live with very little. And I made my model, and you can too. Like a year ago, I guess a year and a couple months, I had never made like a humanoid model. I had only ever modeled bugs. So you really can come very far.
The secondhand lightly used VTuber avatar market is a lit. Yeah, I see people posting their avatars all the time for sale. I'm like, oh, I guess you just, you realized. And they're reselling them for like 6K.
Yeah, there is that as well. Is like that is something that I would tell people. The other thing is that you can customize a model so much. So like literally just go on Etsy, find one of the like customizable models, and then customize the frick out of it. Just like really customize it, and you will have something that's absolutely yours, you know?
Yeah, Booth.
And that's like
Booth also has like really great models.
Yeah, Booth has a ton. Like people often will come to me and be like, oh, like I want a model, but I don't really know what I want it to look like. And it's like, great, you don't need to know what you want it to look like. Just like choose a model and start going live.
Yeah.
And then once you have an idea of what you want your character to look like, then get a model, you know? Don't get a model that you don't have ideas for.
Sorry, I have to cough. I'm gonna mute for a second.
Oh mic that you only use on Discord VC occasionally. Well, I bet it sounds crisp. I bet it sounds real crisp.
I have like the I think it's called the AT. What are you? Audio Technica 20 USB mic.
I have an SEV7. It's very old and used. I think I got it for like $20.
Hey, you know, it works and you sound great on it. Like I wouldn't even be able to tell it's a $20 mic.
This is the thing that people again get used stuff. There are so many, like this mic new is like $100. You need to do like a little kajiggering with it because it's a performance microphone. But if you're looking at performance microphones specifically, you can find them used very cheap. If you're looking at specifically streamer microphones, they're all driven up because people are all trying to get into streaming. But if you look at secondhand performance microphones, you can get sound quality that like, I don't know. I don't have the best sound quality in the world, partially because I don't hang anything on my walls. My walls are all bare, and I'm in a big empty room. But seriously, you can absolutely spend $20 on a microphone and have like solid sound quality.
Yeah, like a lot of people start with the Blue Yeti mic.
Yeah, which is a great microphone, I think. I didn't have it until I found one very cheap used for ASMR, but for basically all of the time I've been streaming, I've had this microphone, which again, $20.
Oh, you have the HyperX mic? Yeah, those ones are expensive.
Wow.
My parents bought me my mic as a graduation present from college.
Cute.
They're like, "Oh, you like this whole VTubing thing? I guess we'll pay for a new microphone for you."
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
But like, I can also attest, I get a lot of stuff off Facebook Marketplace.
Yes, Facebook Marketplace is amazing. It's amazing. But yeah, no, I definitely think that like, you don't need a good mic. And if you don't like going live with bad assets, you won't like going live with good assets. It's like people who try and make themselves run by buying like fancy, cute workout clothes. It's like that'll make you run like twice and then it won't make you run after that. So you just only buy it after you like running. And I feel the same way about like streaming stuff. It's like spend money once you know you love it.
Yes. Don't buy like a fancy model with a ton of. And that's another thing. People get like a ton of toggles and then they don't use them.
Oh my god, I tell people this all the time. It's like you'll literally never remember to use them.
Yes.
Don't.
Like I remember.
When are you going to use your tier toggles? When are you going to do it? When are you going to, how many times? Like legitimately, how much use will you get out of it?
I use this one a lot because I sing a song at the end of every stream.
Ah, that's so cute.
And then like people can redeem things like, oh, hair. Which hair? This hair. Or they could take the hat off. And then for expressions, I do them myself. I put it back on, guys. I put the hat back. They love the hat. I think they like my hat more than me.
No, it's so cute. It's so cute though. But yeah, no, I definitely think that like people get a lot of toggles. They have a lot of like, oh no, what if I need it later? I don't think it's usually worth it. As someone who's made people a lot of models at this point, they always have like a million things that they're like, I need this and I need this, and it's like, you're gonna use that once. Yeah. I already know it. I already know you will use that once and never again.
I like when I do karaoke or when I'm telling stories, I like to randomly toggle expressions for like dramatic effect. But you really don't need them.
I literally never do. I mean, like, obviously I use like playing banjo and I use my ASMR hands. And other than that, I just like, I don't know. I don't.
I think what's better, but like instead of getting, you know, a bunch of toggles, is just get like a really scuffed model that you could toggle. You could toggle randomly.
And like you can make a lot of toggles yourself if you're okay with them looking kind of scuffed. And I think them looking kind of scuffed is like part of the fun. Wait, where'd she go? Oh my god!
This is the the best, most scuffed wobble.
I love it. Oh my god. Why is that so good?
Right? It's amazing. Yes, we've unleashed the wobble. You guys are lucky I don't have my gun tonight.
What?
Every time I bring this out, I usually have a PNG of a gun.
La criatura. Oh my god.
And then this was a gift for my friend. She and her community. They literally got me like a whole model, and then this has toggles.
It's amazing. I'm in awe.
It's so fun.
I only have the one model. That is another thing. Oh my gosh, that I wish. Wow.
Oh yeah,
that I wish people knew is like, you don't need assets for everything right away. People are fine with a scuffed starting soon screen. People are fine with scuffed sticker transitions. People are fine with like no full body art. Like people are fine with this. If your stream is good, if the production, invest in the production value of your stream, because that's what people actually are going to be watching. You know? Don't invest in the production value of things that aren't your stream.
Be a silly little dude. Don't worry about if you sound or look the best.
Yeah. Yeah. And the other thing is like people often will be like, oh, well, I'm waiting to debut. It's like no one is going to watch your debut if no one knows you yet, right? Like if you immediately the first thing you do is debut and you don't have like a community already, right? No one is going to know that you're debuting. Like a bunch of people might stop by, but for the most part, like no one is going to know you're there. If you just go live immediately with like a free to use model or like a you know, customizable model or even a PNG, right? And then you spend months building up a community and getting to know people, then when you debut, everyone will be there because they already know you. Don't start by debuting. Debut once you have people and it'll make them feel good. It'll be more fun because you'll be doing something exciting with them, you know?
Yeah. Ellie, you should show her EllieBot 1.0 in all its adorable scuff glory.
I don't know where I have it. I don't know. I'm trying to think. I don't know. I don't know where I'd have it. I could try and find it. But I never used it in Warudo. I always used it in VF actually, which is dead now.
Oh.
Rip.
Oh, I was gonna ask if you're using like VC Face or Warudo, because I've heard good things about Warudo.
I use Warudo. It's amazing. Honestly, by far the best. If you are a 3D VTuber, you cannot beat it. You cannot beat it. It's so much better than anything else I've used as a 3D VTuber.
Oh, I'll have to try it. I've heard VR chat is
have a
super
3D
fun
model?
too. No, I don't. But like one day.
One day, yeah.
One day.
That's how I feel about a 2D model.
I dream of one day
What?
doing like a 3D concert. That's the big dream for me.
Yeah, you should.
Ellie
So
suffers
hard.
from not naming her file syndrome.
It's really bad.
Same.
It's very bad. I have like this saved on my desktop as image. I don't even know what it is. This is saved as screenshot. I don't know what it is. It's so bad.
I've named some of my files, like I've called them out. I've done a self-call out and read some of my file names to people. Like this is 160 Freedom GUNDAMZGMF X10A FanJ.
That's another level. That's insane. What even is that? You're speaking in tongues.
I don't know.
What even is that?
I just like put my palm on my keyboard and whatever comes out, that's what I name my file.
Oh my god. Okay, this might be it, but I am honestly completely unsure of what we're gonna be getting here. Okay. Put it there, and then... Yeah, the one that I'm using right now is called Stupid 10. That's the name of this model.
So I assume there's a stupid 1 through 9.
Of course, yeah, there is a stupid 1 through 9. So this was my my OG model, the first model.
Cute.
And there are definitely some problems with it. There's definitely a lot of ways that it's quite awkward, but for the most part, I think it's pretty cute.
It's
We did
so
our best.
cute. Oh my gosh, adorable.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, so this was the original Ellie model.
Toe rigging JPEG.
No! No! Speak not of her rigged toes!
Not the sniffle. No.
I'm switching back. Y'all can't handle the responsibility. And here we go. Stupid
She's
10.
back.
Stupid 10. We're back. We're back.
Let's try and get my model to work in Warudo. If Ellie swears by it, I know it's good.
Yes! Oh my gosh. Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's definitely the best.
You have any regrets or things you wish you did differently?
Yeah. Yeah. I love to just like let an artist go absolutely nuts and just like tell them like, yeah, go wild. I love your style. But for something as personal as a VTuber, you really do need to make sure that it is you. And I sort of wish that I had told Dory a little bit more about what direction I wanted and stopped to think about it maybe a little bit more. Because the model that I used for, I guess now most of the time I've been streaming, was the only one I didn't make. And it was from Dory, and she did an amazing job. It was so cute, so good, but it just never really felt like me. And that's like, you would think it wouldn't matter that much,
Yeah.
but when it's a VTuber and you have to like inhabit it, you want it to feel like you know?
Yeah. Like it's your second body. You're gonna be looking at it a lot.
Exactly. And if it's got like big wobbly booba, you're just like always gonna feel weird about it.
Yeah. Like I know a guy who streams with like big wobbly booba and he loves it, and it's so I'm so happy for him because he feels comfy in it.
If that's your dream, then live it. Do it. I'm so proud of you, but it definitely wasn't my dream.
You flaunt that. Yes, I mean biking.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. So I feel much more at home in this model, and with these expressions, and as this character, and so that's what I'm. And the other thing about being 3D is that I can add stuff all the time. Like, for example, I can shrug now just with my face. That's not a toggle. It's just when I move my mouth up, when I just like, I shrug.
That's so
it's really cool. And that's like one of my favorite things about being 3D. And so like once I figure out what things I really like, and I can just add any toggle I want by myself, and then once I narrow it down to like which ones I use and what I like, then I will commission a 2D version of this model that has all those things, maybe even still from Dory. And then, yes! Oh my god, wait. Oh my god, this is so cursed. This is so cursed. Here. Let's find it. Let's find it. I feel like I put it somewhere weird, and now I'm not gonna be able to find it. But I think probably the most cursed thing about this model, and about all 3D models, is that you can just kind of change the size of the head at will. You can just kind of do that. You can just make that happen. You could change the size of anything at will, obviously, because it's all. Oh, this blueprint is chumby, so we gotta scroll a little bit. Substantial.
Hello, Neon Symphony. Welcome. How are you?
Hi, Sin. Oh my gosh.
Is that a friend?
Yeah. I mean, a lot of these people are. But yeah.
You made wait. Your antennas spark.
Oh yeah. When someone here, let's find that. I don't remember where I put any of this stuff. This is the problem with how I name everything. It's so bad. It's so bad.
I know. I also have to take a day and like rename everything.
But I never ever will. I never will. Okay. Oh, so that's what happens. And then I also have. Nope, that's the same one. See what I mean? I also have these.
That's so cute. They're like little fireworks.
Yeah, they shoot sparks. And then well, where did I put my head? Where did I put my head? Where's my mind? I know it's somewhere. I can't find it now.
Question for Ellie: if you and Tenshi were bugs, which bugs would either of you be?
Ooh. You give me like Rosy Maple Moth energy.
I love Rosy Maple Moss. They're so cute.
Yeah, you're small and cute and pink.
I am very pink.
Yeah. I don't know what I'd be. I don't know. That's really hard.
I think you'd be a spider, but like a
I'd be a spider.
yeah, like a jumping spider.
Like a jumping spider. Oh my god, I love that. You literally could not give me a higher compliment than that.
They're so cute. They're cute and they jump and they smile.
They're so cute.
They're so
I
cute.
love their little pedipalps and how it looks like a little mustache.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Like Joltik in Pokemon? What does Joltik look like? I don't have all the Pokemon
know.
memorized.
I don't know. Paint me a word picture. Paint me a word picture.
Okay. Oh, it looks like a small fluffy spider.
That's me.
But he's only got 4 eyes and only 4 legs. But he's got like all these little fluffy bits and he's yellow.
Ah! Yellow is my favorite color.
Yellow's a good color.
It's such a good color.
It's a happy color.
Yes. Oh, I found it. I found this curse now.
She found her head. Oh my gosh.
Hello. Hello.
Attack on Titan.
And then we can also do
No, she shrunk. She ate the shrinking starburst. Everyone's giving you different bug names. Someone said you're like a dung beetle, collects things, and that a lot of people turn their noses up at, but you don't care because it makes you happy. Or an earthworm, reliable, important, unsung hero of the bug kingdom. Her head took damage in Mario. Oh no, I think your mic went out again. Yeah, the mic's out.
Stop it.
It's okay. I'll talk for Ellie. It's okay. Ellie, what's your opinion on potato chips? I actually think you would really like salt and vinegar potato chips. I feel like those would be your potato chip. I got that. You seem like a salt and vinegar potato chip kind of girl. It sounds like she has 2 mics and it's just flipping devices to the other one. It could be. Give her a minute, she'll figure it out. Yeah, she'll figure it out. In the meantime, I'll keep making up opinions for her. That's because salt and vinegar is the best. I'm pretty impartial to jalapeno potato chips. I like the jalapeno ones. Thank you, Neon, for following.
I think
There we
it's
go.
back.
Yeah, it's back.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, salt and vinegar, my favorite. And yeah, so it's not that it's switching between 2 mics. Stop it. I could figure that one out. It's very strange. So what happens is it still says that this is the main mic and that this is the mic that it's using, but it just stops receiving any sound from it. Like I can open it up in my devices and like look at it, and it'll still be like even on the page where you can see like for each device, it'll just be no sound, nothing move.
That's so odd.
So odd. I'm not really sure about it, but also I was messing with the drivers a lot, so I do believe that that's what's happening here.
Oh, that
Like
could...
I was really digging in there to try and figure out how to make it like automatically do like stereo sound from my 3DO, and I do think that I just messed something up.
It could be. Well, hopefully
Yeah.
figure it out.
I'm sure I will. I'm sure I will.
How about pizza Pringles? Pizza Pringles are good. I like pizza Pringles. I used to lick the flavoring off of Pringles.
Oh my god, me too. Because the potato part is boring.
Yeah.
I want the salt.
I want the salt. Sometimes I literally just lick salt off of potato chips.
I crave the minerals. Exactly.
Sour cream and onion. Sour cream and onion also very good.
Also key. I also like sour cream and cheddar. I don't know if you've ever had those. Those are great.
Yeah, I have had sour cream and cheddar. I recently tried all dressed up chips.
What's that?
It's like every flavor chip. It's barbecue, ketchup, sour cream, jalapeno. It was so weird. It's like every part of the chip is a different flavor.
That's crazy. I could never. That's too many flavors.
It was a lot. It was like a flavor burst in your mouth. I was not sure if I liked or hated them.
I know that I'm in the wrong on this one, but I prefer like Pringles and other chips that are like, I don't know how to explain it except like reconstituted over actual chips.
They're potato starch, not potato chip.
Exactly. That's my favorite kind. That's my favorite kind. What about you? Do you like actual ones?
I like
from
kettle,
straight off the potato.
like kettle chips, like the puffy, crunchy ones.
Those are very legit, but also I don't know. I'm just the reconstituted ones, the like Pringle type ones.
I like the way Pringles fit in my mouth.
Exactly.
It's weird, but
You
like
get them off a real potato, they're always going to be a different size and shape, but a Pringle,
a
you know
Pringle,
what you're getting.
factory formed greatness.
Yes.
I could like put one in my mouth and it just lays on your tongue, so you get like all the flavor.
Yes. And then you can just take it out and flip it over and then throw it away.
Sour cream
For those salt days.
I need the salt. I crave the salt.
Why is every VTuber mineral deficient?
I have no idea. I think we all, like, VTubing is just such a great thing to do for people who are, in general, not able to leave their house a lot, like, socially isolated. So I think a lot of disabled people utilize it, and then we just meet each other, and we're like, oh my gosh, your body also does funny thing?
I feel like also just kind of like everybody's body be doing really funny things. And if you're kind of weird and awkward, you're more likely to mention it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I understand, but yucky.
And you boil it for like a long time until it gets to temperature, and then you add vinegar and rennet. Yes, I am trad wife coded. Like my I just want to be a housewife.
Oh my god. Yeah, I can't cook anything.
I love cooking and baking. Like I made a babka today.
Oh my gosh, speaking of Jewish.
I love making new desserts. So I was like, I need to make this bread thing.
Desserts are so good, but also they're so hard.
No, I love making desserts. I always say the one science and math I can do are kitchen science and math. Like that's the one thing that comes easily to me.
I don't make any food. I just eat beans and cheese because they're already made.
Cheese is great. Wait, do you not even make like grilled cheese?
Nope.
Oh no.
Sometimes I'll microwave it. Sometimes I'll put some cheese on a piece of bread and microwave it.
Ellie.
But mostly I just eat beans because they're ready right out the can. Just pop that can top off, pop in some sriracha, spoon yourself up some beans.
I guess you know what fed is best.
Fed is best. That's the thing. The fail wife. It's true. But there are a lot of other reasons to wife me. Hear me out. I'm a robotics engineer. That's good money, and I have amazing health insurance. So
you want to get married?
I mean, if you're gonna be making babka, yeah.
Sriracha goes hard. It does. Ellie is familiar with the fact I burn grilled cheese. Yeah, you sold me on the good health insurance.
Good health insurance. I have great health insurance. So I'm just saying I could be a good wife, just not the traditional kind. And I'm very clean. I always clean everything up. But can I speak any other languages? A little bit. So okay, here's the deal. I grew up in a household that was trilingual. My sisters took to it just fine. I didn't. I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know why I'm stupid, but it didn't work. So like I can speak some Spanish, but like you wouldn't know that my family speaks Spanish, and I can speak some sign, but like you wouldn't know that I grew up with it. It's very, very sad and embarrassing, and deeply embarrassing that like my sister's children will speak in Spanish so that I don't understand, and it's like I am so much older than you.
That's so funny.
Yeah, so you wouldn't know any of that stuff, and like ASL, yeah. So you wouldn't know that I like. Bluegrass is not a language.
Bluegrass,
And honestly,
Python, and C++.
Programming languages aren't really languages either. But yeah, no, and I spoke Chinese for years, Mandarin, because it was what was spoken on my robotics team.
That's so cool.
可是我的中文最不好的 So I'm very bad at it, even still.
That's so cool. Mandarin is so hard though.
I don't know. All languages are hard, but I'm just bad at them. I'm not even good. I'm not even good at English. What? You
Same.
don't like C++? C++ is like my favorite language.
English hard. English hard.
English hard. What about you? What do you speak? Oh, you can't tell me.
Yeah,
Right.
I speak the biblical language. Don't worry about it. Bluegrass isn't a language, then why does it speak to me?
Why does it speak to me? Oh, that's so cute.
Jinx? Yeah, you guys said like the same thing at the same time. That was so funny. Oh, now Mr. Soffit's just he's showing off. Bluegrass is my love language, and therefore it has to be a language. There is no arguing with that fact. Do you also listen to Noah Kahan?
Oh my gosh, of course. I gotta.
I love his music. Japanese isn't that hard? Okay, I could read part of that, maybe. No. Yeah, it's fine. He's a mod. He's allowed to break the rule.
God, oh my gosh.
I've been conditioned into thinking rude things are being said when I see Japanese characters. He's practically fluent, and he's very bashful about it.
That's so crazy. Oh my gosh.
He's,
Well, I don't know what that means.
neither do I.
I don't know like any Japanese. I know like a little Hebrew, but I'm bad at it. My mom was a Hebrew school teacher. And like
Cute.
I know the Yiddish that my grandma will scream, but nothing else.
Did she say like "Don't hawk my Chinik" at you?
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah.
Or like what are some other Yiddish isms that I remember?
You know, just like the classics, like I'm
Yeah.
schwitzen.
Schwitzen, Meshugana.
Yeah. I'm kvelling. You know,
Yeah.
the classics,
Yeah.
the hits.
You're not fluent, you practically are. I'm like learning Japanese. I could say I'm a Japanese student in Japanese. Like
Say it.
watashi wa benkyou desu. Or nihongo benkyou
That's pretty
desu.
good.
And like today I learned to say I want to eat rice.
Say it.
Ringo wa hoshii tabemasu.
Ooh, not bad. It's like I have like two sentences in Hebrew that aren't prayers. I have like ani rotsa glida and ani rotsa uga.
Love that.
The only things you need to say. One of them is I want cake and the other one is I want ice cream, and I don't know which is which. But like you can't lose.
Look, either way you're asking for something good.
Right, exactly. Like if someone delivers either of these things to me, I already won.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone knows a little Yiddish because, like, popular media practically adopted it.
Comedy.
Like Futurama, they use a lot of
Yeah,
Yiddish.
exactly.
Got a
There's a
little,
lot of Yiddish in that show. It's
yeah,
weird.
a lot of Jewish writers in it.
Yeah, for a long time, a lot of comedians were Jewish. I don't really know why that happened. I think it's because we're silly little boys and our tummies hurt, and so we go up
Gotta
on
make
the stage
comedy.
and we tell jokes. That's why I'm a VTuber.
Spiel, yeah, Spiel's a good one.
Feel? Yeah.
Just say them both. You get ice cream cake.
Yeah.
That's a win. What is
But if I say it in the wrong order, I'll get cake ice cream, which doesn't sound as good.
I don't know, like a piece of cake sitting on top of an ice cream?
Ooh, I was thinking like a cake flavored ice cream, which was
I would
seeming
eat
a little
that.
gross.
I would eat birthday cake ice cream. The little birthday cake chunks in it, yum.
I don't know, it sounds wet. It sounds like the cake would get really soggy.
No, I feel like it would be like cookie dough in ice cream. I love cookie dough ice cream.
Well, I love cookie dough and ice cream. Okay, you make some compelling points.
It's because there's a ton in Brooklyn and a lot of writing has been done in Brooklyn. Yeah. I know in Brooklyn Nine-Nine they also use like a ton of Yiddish.
Yeah. Well, but that's also because like he's a nice Jewish boy.
Yeah. My favorite Yiddish word is a word that describes Ellie perfectly.
What is it? Oh
What-
no.
What word? Are you gonna say like klutz or kveller? A mensch.
Yeah.
Okay, mensch is a good one.
Aw. Oh my gosh. I'll take it. I will absolutely take it.
Cake ice cream is when you use ice cream to make a cake, and it's pretty good. Actually, if you add flour and eggs to ice cream, you can legitimately just bake it and make a cake. Because it has...
What?
Yeah, it has all the other essential ingredients in it, like sugar and oil. So
That's crazy!
So you just need
Oh
to
my
add
God.
flour, basically.
Ubermensch, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. But mensch, I will take it. It was like, okay, I don't Hebrew school is a weird experience. It's a very weird experience. But we had like an entire class on like being a mensch. Ellie's a good boy, yeah. And like the whole class was just like how to be a decent guy, which was so bizarre. But
That is
the
so
only thing that
funny.
I really remember about this class was that like the cover of the book was like a guy with like a book in his pocket, and it was just like the front of his jeans, and he was like wearing a belt. And all the boys in the class would just be like, I don't even want to say it. This is gross. But they would just every single time in this class, they would just like make the teacher go insane because they would just be like, "We're looking at the front of his pants. You know what we can see?" And she would be
Oh,
like, "You
no.
can't see anything. Stop!" And they
Oh
like wouldn't.
no.
And so like all I remember about this class on how to be a decent guy was all the boys that made my teacher cry. They did not succeed in being mensches.
They were not menches. They were unmenches.
Unmensches. None of those kids were menches.
It's true.
Although one of them I was like was I had such a big crush on him. He was like the worst. He would always get kicked out into the hallway. I'll get mad for why would I get mad for I mean it's not true, but like I wouldn't get mad. Like it's not the nicest word to call someone a shiksa, but like also I'm not a shiksa, so
They were meshuganas, they were.
they were misogynist. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no. So language is a big thing in my house. My parents both studied a lot of languages and spoke a lot of languages, but I am too stupid. So I didn't even pick up on the ones that I should have, like Spanish. My Spanish is so bad.
Language is kind of easy. Like, once you pick up one, it's easier to learn the others, except English. English is heckin' hard. I'm still learning new words every day.
Well, yeah. We have such a big vocabulary because it was just a little island getting conquered by everything.
My favorite fact about English is that it was actually created by the Phoenicians. I learned that at Epcot.
What? How?
Yeah, so English is actually the language of trade. Our alphabet was created by the Phoenicians so that they could communicate to each other across, languages.
Oh, I mean, we use a phonetic alphabet, but
Yeah. So you remember how easy it was to learn your ABCs? You could thank the Phoenicians for that. That's a quote from the ride.
oh my gosh. Yeah, so I mean, a lot of languages use phonetic alphabets, and we're one of them. But yeah, no, English is interesting. It's a Germanic language, but then it had a major infusion during the time that the British Isles were occupied by the Franks, and then because of all of that Romance infusion, and then because Latin was like the language of science, many new scientific terms that were added were were like Latin or pseudo-Latin. And so, yeah, it's sort of between a Germanic language and a Romance language. And I think that's pretty cool. I like English, but I'm bad at it.
France. Derogatory.
Oh, no! Oh my god!
No, it's a joke. Don't worry. We don't actually
sorry.
hate French people. Maybe.
Yeah. I thought you said rant, and I was like, oh, I talked too long.
No, not ranch. French.
France. Yeah.
France.
France. Yeah, we feel this way about the French.
Oh, you also do?
Oh yeah, no, we talk about this all the time because I do a lot of GeoGuessr streams, and we always make fun of the British and the French. That's what we do.
We have to. We're America.
We have to. It's our job.
It is. Anyone else can make fun of us, but France and England. I love how our jokes about England are like, oh, tea and crumpets in it, and then British jokes about America are like, well, at least we're not getting shot in mass.
Yeah, and also just like, yeah, no, it's rough out there. It's rough out there. Yeah, I do call people British as a derogatory term sometimes.
British
but
derogatory.
I think that's fine. They'll be okay.
They will. There's worse things to be called than British.
Right? That's the thing, is they'll recover.
Yes, they will. You'll live. Don't worry. At least you're not being called like a duty-faced reverb fart pants.
Ooh, that's pretty bad. Oh my god.
See, there's worse things. Tuesday in it. Oh wait, you gotta say it like it's a Tuesday in it.
Tuesday, yeah. There was very, very notably, my sister wrote down like every bad word that she could think of when she was a kid in her diary because she was really mad.
Oh
and,
no.
The last one was butt crust. Which is not, that's her original. That did not exist before.
Butt crust. I love that. I love when kids discover a bad word and they know it's bad, so they just like whisper it quietly to themselves, like fart. I used to work at a summer camp, and we had a bunch of different age groups, and the little kids sometimes they would be like, "You want to hear a bad word?" And I would be like, "Should I say yes? Should I say?" They're gonna say it anyway, so I'm just gonna say yes. And then the kids would like look around and whisper really quietly and say like, "Butt crack."
Butt crack. Oh my god, wait, oh my god. Oh my god, that's like my favorite thing. My family ran like a little theater camp. And so we all worked there, and there was one year, this was a while ago, and there was like a kid who was like, I know what gay marriage is, and we were like, what is it? And she was like, it's when a man and a woman are in the shower and they kiss. The mystery is solved. That's what gay marriage is.
We've done it, everyone. We now know the agenda.
I wonder. All I want to know is like how she got there. Like how did she get there? How did her brain make that connection?
I have no. It was probably another kid like said something, and she was like, "Yeah, that's what that means."
That's what that means. Yeah, like 'cause I can only imagine when a man and a woman are in the shower and they kiss. I love the idea that like that's what all the debate would have been about. That's what the Supreme Court would have had to legalize.
We have to legalize kissing in the shower.
It's so good. It's so good.
I thought this was a wholesome Christian stream. What the heck, man?
This is very wholesome. I will have you know.
This is incredibly wholesome. But remember, artificial angel. I'm a man-made angel. I have some man-made tendencies.
Oh my god, yes, stop it. That's literally it. That's just the end point of that. Half the streamers are Jewish. Yeah. Yeah. So I mean the thing is though, is that I grew up playing a lot of like Christian music and playing in a lot of churches, and so I feel like I know the whole Christian thing like inside and out. Like I feel like I could pretend real good.
No, I could definitely pretend to be like wholesome Christian streamer.
Right? Yeah. No, it's easy. But even with that, it's like I keep my streams quite wholesome. I would
Yeah,
say.
I don't
would say we're
like. I don't
pretty
curse
reasonable.
or anything.
Well, except we did say fart. So.
Oh, that's true. We said fart. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm about to write the twit longer right now. I'm so sorry for saying butt crack on stream, guys. It will happen again.
She said the B word.
She could just be like, "Oh, Lent."
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's easy. Cause like, okay, I mean, butt crack. Wait, why is this bit so funny to me? Yeah, I do say frick. I hope you can forgive me someday.
That's fine. It's okay. I forgive you. Man-made tendencies like kissing in the shower, I wouldn't go that far. I'll be waiting on X match.
God, I still can't believe it's X. It still doesn't feel right.
I love
still
that.
Call it Twitter.
I love that everyone calls it X, formerly known as Twitter. It's like they're refusing. Yeah. Every like journalist in the world right now just mauling.
But Crustables. Yeah, God, I don't think I've ever said like, because it doesn't sound right. It sounds weird. Like to say like I'm gonna go.
It does.
What's even the verb? Do you say like I'm gonna go X that on X?
It's not tweeting anymore. It's like yeah. Sitting.
Xing.
Xing. And it's Zing. Not. I hate that they literally got rid of one of the most recognizable brands.
I know.
And now they're like, we're just gonna call it X because X is a cool letter. You know what else is a cool letter? Like Z.
It's so embarrassing. It's like everybody on Earth knew that little bird. Everybody knew that birdie. Why would you throw that away?
Right? And you replaced it with X. And the funny thing is, if you get like the Twitter Premium. Oh, welcome, Birdie and Tide. Where's the drama alert nation? I've been looking at maps all day. You just found it. Welcome. We said butt crack on stream.
We did.
That's the drama. I forgot what I was talking about.
X.
Right. Yeah, it's dumb.
It's dumb. Yeah, it's not a hot take, but it is my take.
It's still like, if you call it Twitter Premium, it's still called Twitter Premium. And if you look at the Twitter Premium buyers, it's a bee with a bird in it.
Oh my god. Well, that's because if you call it X Premium, then it just reminds him of his ex-wife.
True. He already remarried. His new wife kind of looks like...
He has a new wife already? Wait, how am I behind on this Elon drama?
I saw a picture of her yesterday because my dad showed me a picture. He's like, you want to see Elon Musk's new wife? I was like, I guess.
I love the things that dads bring to our attention.
I know.
Dad, they're in another entire algorithm.
I love when parents drop like the tiniest bit of lore.
I know.
Like sometimes my dad will be like, oh yeah, I thought I was gonna marry a woman before your mom. And I'm like, what?
What? Oh my god, he can't just drop that on you.
I know, he can't. Hey, listen. Hey, listen. Sorry, Redeem.
No, I saw it. That's so impressive.
Yeah, he like, occasionally my parents will drop lore. Like my mom almost dated Matthew Broderick.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And the story is actually like slightly famous because he told it, Matthew Broderick told the story on the Rosie O'Donnell show.
Oh my god, what?
Yeah. You also almost dated Matthew Broderick, Mookie? Wow.
That is so insane. That is so insane.
She turned him down twice.
She turned him down twice?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Moon Bunny ended up winning. Yeah, Moon Bunny won over Matthew Broderick.
I don't think my parents have lore like that. But I did recently find out that when my dad was like my age, he just like dropped everything and hitchhiked across the entire country and then hitchhiked back.
That's pretty awesome, actually.
Which is really crazy. It's so not him. He's such a like...
Like a safe
I like to
guy.
be alone with my books and my trains kind of man. The thought of him just, like, setting off on an adventure like that, like, this is a man who needs to make a schedule to, like, go to Rite Aid. Like, I can't imagine him just, like, trekking off across the country.
You can't call him a safe guy? Well, I can't anymore. Welcome, Niano. Do you know Niano? He's a talking cat.
Oh, so cute! Oh my gosh, wait, let me follow. Let me follow.
My mom dropped the truth bomb that she dated Matthew McConaughey in high school in a casual
What?
conversation. Wait, I've heard so many like lore stories of people saying they dated Matthew McConaughey in high school
I
and
mean, look at
college.
him. He definitely dated a lot
Yeah,
of
he
people,
definitely
though.
dated a lot of people. I also heard he was actually like really awkward in high school.
Wait, really?
Yeah, apparently he was like really awkward and quiet.
Huh, me too.
Same. He's not only a talking
Maybe
cat, he
someday.
knows magic. Oh yeah, Niano also knows magic. He's technically a wizard.
Wah! Wizard cat. Cat wizard.
Matthew McConaughey seems like the kind of guy to tell people, if you want to say we dated, that's fine with me.
Right? Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's sweet. That's sweet. Here, I'm saying it now and I mean it forever. If I ever get famous for anything in my whole life, everybody has my permission to say they dated me. Just
Guys-
like say that I was cool about it. Just say
Guys-
I was like really good at dating. Like I dated really good,
She-
okay?
she's great. She did not vomit in a litter box.
Yeah, not even once. So that's the deal. That's the bargain. Is if I get famous for anything, you can say you dated me, but just say I was like really cool.
If I ever get famous, you can tell people stories that I probably won't tell in public. And then say you knew me. Like, yeah, I knew Tenshi. She would scammed a bunch of people into thinking she couldn't walk.
That is such a good bit. I'm so not over that.
It's literally like one of the top 10 moments in my life.
Yes, Mark, same. That's what science camp is.
Yes,
That's what science camp
Science
is.
camp is where they send like the autistic kids. Sick kid camp is where they're like, we're gonna take pity on your poor family.
So I was looking at the time and I was seeing that it is 10:30, which is about 15 minutes after I was gonna clean up and get ready for bed.
Oh,
But I was having so much fun. I didn't even notice. This is like the longest stream I've done maybe ever.
oh, I was having so much fun too. I really just like, I love to chat away with people.
This is so much fun.
Yes,
Oh
I
my
had such a
God.
great time. Thank you so much for being my guest.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, I gotta go to sleep.
Yeah.
How did this usually end? You have a song to sing,
Yeah, so
right?
so at the end of every stream, I do something called the Night Night song.
Y'all were amazing, and thank you for having me on.
Thank you so much for
Thank you,
being here.
amazing.
I literally had
You
such
are
a great time.
so amazing. An
You're so-
inspiration.
you're so
this was so
sweet.
much fun.
This was so fun.
Do I just like hang up?